You're now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building, and we're back. True Media Podcast. Salute to everybody, man. True Media Podcast. We're back up in this BI. It is what it is. Let me see if everybody can hear me good. All right, I sound good up top. Y'all give me a thumbs up if I sound good to you guys out there. I sound good up top. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Allen in the building. The lovely Miss Black Panther. Lord have mercy. Shout out to the lovely Miss Black Panther. Shout out to John T. Bonafide. What's going on, fam? Angel Rivera. Salute everybody, man. Shout out to hey, who is that? Schoolo? What's Schoolo? I thought I saw Schoolo. Schoolo, where you at? I thought I saw Schoolo. Let's see. Shout out to Kermit. Kermit, what's going on, fam? Yeah, Weedy is in the building. Weedy, okay, all right. Miss Black Panther. Yeah, Schoolo. I did see Schoolo. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man in the building, man. Shout out to the Natural. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Antoine Elliott, whatever the case may be. Okay. Shout out to T Bonafide in the building. Shout out to Voracious. Voracious is here. Kermit is here as well. We're going to get into the show. This right, hey, I ain't gonna, Brian, listen, I can't even front, dog. I can't even front. I'm sitting back, because, I be on X, right? So, X is the application formerly known as Twitter. And there's so much information. There's so much information out there, right? So I'm looking on Twitter. Bill Haney went on one of his Twitter rants. No, I'm not going to say Twitter rant, but, he does what he does. You know what I mean? He promotes Dev. So, he's going to do that. He's going to do that through hook by hook or crook. You get what I'm saying? And he going to say some crazy shit. He going to say some crazy shit. Then, now, I wouldn't have tripped if he wouldn't have just saying it. But then Bill went out there and put, he put like a little chart out there. Like, yeah, like he put like a side-by-side comparisons. You know what I mean? With Dev first, what is it, 20, how many fights, he did a comparison, because Devin Haney is 26 years old, so he did a, when Floyd was 26, and Dev 26 comparison, and I was like, man,
True.
I say, man, come on, fam. Man, come on. Hey, this nigga Bill. Oh my God, boy. Bill, man, listen, Bill, man, fam. But he got people on X heated too. Oh, they 38 hot. Oh my, hold on. Matter of fact, boy, listen. Boy, he got people on X heated. Yeah, man. But he ain't got no chill, boy. Yeah, he got him. Yeah, he got him heated. Yeah, he got him heated on here. Oh, hold on. Let me see what's this. Which one this is? Oh, yeah. Yeah. He got him. Yeah, he got him heated. Yeah, he got him heated on. Yeah, that's the one. This the one. Yeah, he got him. Yeah, he got him heated, dog. I was like, man. Hey, oh, he got a list. See, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, fam. Wait a minute. Oh, no, this nigga did. No, wait. I didn't see this. Listen, no. Bill don't took it further. Bill don't took it further than I even imagined that he had taken it. He's taking it further than that. I'm like, oh man, because I totally missed this part. Man, anyway, let's get it. Hey, shout out to Brandon, sweet like candy. Salute, shout out to Brandon. Man, oh my. Well, wait till y'all see this. Hold on, I think everybody totally missed this aspect of it, of his post. Anyway, let's get into the show. Has Devin Haney surpassed Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Ooh, no, I promise you, this is not, you know, I'm coming with receipts. I mean, that's the question. That's the question that is posed by the one who posed it. You know what I mean? You know, doing a side-by-side comparison. We're talking about, has he surpassed him from the standpoint of where Floyd Mayweather was at on his 26 and after the 26, where Floyd Mayweather was at 26 years old in his career versus where Devin Haney is at 26 years old in his career. You get what I'm saying? So that's what he mean by, has he surpassed Mayweather from that aspect? Overall career, of course not. You know, the answer is, that's a dumbass question. Did you get what I'm saying? So anyways, I wanna we gotta read this. We gotta read this here. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. In a recent call-in on the Boxing Voice, shout out to Nestor Gill. Hey, you know what? Oh yeah, Tip, that was Tip Bayless. Hey, Tip Bayless is he missed the PBC. So Tip Bayless is a pro PBC guy. Anything dealing with the PBC, Tip Bayless is kind of like the national spokesperson for Al Heyman, even though he never met Al, never heard his voice, and don't know what he looked like. But but for some reason, through what they call it, telepathy. Through telepathy, Al got in contact with him and told him, I need you to represent for the brand. I need you to represent. Now you got these dudes. Hey, these dudes be willing participants to represent for a brand that don't even know they exist. True. Now I see what I got to do now. I got to represent for the brand. I'm like, what brand? Raisin brand? What brand you talking about, fam? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm on the stickiest of the icky, but
the stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yes, I got to represent for the brand. And I'm like, for what? What? Hey, you get what I'm saying? what brand? Hey, shout out to Mason. What? You got to represent for the brand? What brand? What you talking about? I was just like, man, this shit. Some of this stuff you just gotta, you gotta just bust it up right quick, because what happened, you'll have some sapsuckers running around out there, they're taking it around with it. Yeah, man, you know, something. I got there, big. This nigga motherfucker, boy. Anyway, in a recent call-in on the Boxing Boys, Devin Haney's father, Dollar Bill, Bill Haney, said that there is no comparison between Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Mr. Like I said before, that's what he said.
To this day.
You get what I'm saying?
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
You know what it is.
Nigga, please.
Anyways, Bill argues that at the age of 26, That's the perspective, right? Well, not the perspective, but that's the, the contrast. You know what I mean? That's the y'all get what I'm saying. I'm kind of high right now. I'm at a loss of words. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's the point. That's the point he's making. At the age and time when Floyd Mayweather was 26 and when Floyd Mayweather was Devin Haney's age, where was he at from a financial standpoint and career trajectory standpoint? Where was he at in his career? What has he accomplished at that point in time in his career at 26 years old that Devin has accomplished or whatever, right? So that's where he going at. That's what. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. Some of y'all not on X. If you're on X, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Bill argues that at the age of 26, Devin Haney has fought more world champions than Floyd. Bill also points out that Devin Haney was undisputed at 135. I think, and I forgot how old was Devin Haney was undisputed. Was it 24? I think 24 or something like that. You know what I mean? While Floyd Mayweather was never undisputed. This is what Bill is saying. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is pretty much kind of easy for me, to be fair. This is kind of easy. You get what I'm saying? But by the age of 26, Floyd Mayweather had 31 fights. By the age of 26. I think Devin Haney has, 32 fights at the moment, right? The biggest names on Floyd's resume at that particular time in the lead up to the type of fighter that he became later on in his career was Angel Manfredy, Emanuel Augustus, the drunken master, and Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales was that, you know what I mean? Like, I think Floyd was the underdog in that fight. Because Diego Corrales was that, you know what I mean? Floyd beat him with footwork, speed, timing, and a nice left hook. That check left hook was catching Diego all the time. And see, this is the thing, right? They were saying that, Corrales should have moved up because he looked like he was kind of weight drained, to be fair. But ain't taking out for Floyd. That was the fight. That was the fight that kind of like got a lot of the people in the mainstream boxing media or whatever, or a lot of people like, oh, damn, you saw what he did to Diego Corrales? You get what I'm saying? That was the fight. That was his breakthrough fight up until that point. Devin Haney, I guess what would be his breakthrough fight? I guess George Kambosos and Vasyl Lomachenko, and some will probably even say, well, Jorge Linares maybe, but some will probably even say Regis Prograis. Yeah, at 140. So, I mean, you get what I'm saying? And then Ryan Garcia. We can't forget about the Ryan Garcia fight. So, it is what it is. The Diego Corrales fight, in particular, catapulted Floyd to the next level, in the boxing world amongst his peers. On the other hand, Devin Haney has fought Ryan Garcia, Regis Prograis, Vasyl Lomachenko, George Kambosos, Jorge Linares, Zaur Abdullaev. I heard Zaur Abdullaev. That was the last person that Devin Haney knocked out 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. And was it 10 years ago? You know what? I can't say 10 years ago. I don't remember when that fight was. I was going to say 10 years ago, but I could be wrong on that. But that was the last guy he knocked out. So you get what I'm saying? So that was the last guy he knocked out. So we'll see. That guy's been on a tear. Yuriorkis, Gamboa, and Jose Ramirez. True. So the argument is Devin Haney became undisputed in 2022 when he beat George Kambosos. Bill feels that his argument is valid. However, the caller pointed out that Bill constantly compares his son to Floyd Mayweather, but Devin Haney isn't on Floyd's level from a skill set standpoint. Let's listen to this 50-second sound bite to hear if both sides have a point. In other news, there's always other news, courtesy of Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. I said, you know what? I said, man, I said, Blue trolling at this point. I said, he's a trolling. I said, hey, you want to see something funny? Watch a Blue Blood Sports TV video high. If you smoke weed if you smoke weed, just listen, just go watch the Blue Boy. Just get the intro. The intro go at your ass. Hey, Blue, man, Blue funny the boy. Hey, Blue be like, Blue don't give a damn. Blue, hey, Blue be arguing. He be arguing with the Take It Maniacs in the chat. He be arguing. Click delete, smart guy. What have I lied about? Tell me, what have I lied about? Hey, Blue. Hold on, damn, Blue funny the ball. Then another thing, the Boston boys. Oh my God. Boy, there's some crying ass niggas over there on the Boston boys, boy. God damn, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. But bro, when you sit back and just listen to the phone calls on the Boston boys, I'm like, these niggas be paying this to cry, just to call the show and cry. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, bro, like these crying, them niggas they cry about everything, man. Wine. I'm like, man, God damn, dog. What you niggas crying about now? You know what I mean? Our niggas be fanaging and promoting. You get what I'm saying? They matchmakers, they CEOs, they accountants. You get what I'm saying? Got everything. No, that's what they all they had to do was he didn't sign the contract. And see, that's the reason why the fight didn't happen. Sir, you keep talking about signing the contract. Yeah, what was the terms of the contract? What makes a contract a contract? The terms. See, a contract is not a contract without terms. Once you read the terms, or the terms are to your liking and the other guy's liking, once there's an agreement, then you sign. Your signature makes the contract binding with you and the other party that you are in a contractual, obligation to. Did you get what I'm saying? So it ain't, what the terms is. Lord have mercy. Anyways. What's the terms? Hey, shout out to This Is Boston, man. Shout out to The Natural. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, God, that man did this. And Tip Bayless is funny. Man, that dude's so funny, dog. Hey, Tip Bayless is hilarious, bro. I be like, hey, he my favorite call, to be honest with you, on the Boston boys. Yeah, for real though. I he my favorite call. He be saying some crazy shit, but he my favorite call. Y'all call me when Tip. Y'all call me when Tip call the show. When he called the show, y'all hit me up, let me know what time it is. Anyways. Let's listen to this 50-second soundbite to see if both sides have a point. As I said before, in other news, courtesy of Blue Blood Sports TV, Mama Hopefield is at it again. True. Oh, I ain't mean to, man. Look here, man. I ain't mean to talk bad about Mama. I ain't mean to bring Mama Hopefield back up. But the only reason I brought Mama Hopefield back up is because Mama threw a shot at me. Mama threw a shot at me, and she didn't think that I was gonna catch it. Mama threw a shot at me, and she didn't think that I was gonna catch it. I caught the shot. Cause over here I'm catching bullets. I'm catching bullets with my teeth over here.
Nigga, please.
I'm catching bullets with my teeth. I heard a shot that Mama Hopefield shot at me. I said, okay. It really wasn't no bad shot, but it was an obvious shot. You get what I'm saying? You have bad shots, then obvious shots. This was an obvious shot. You get what I'm saying? So you know me. I'm not the one to run from no smoke. I said, okay, let me go. I'm not the one to run from no smoke. I said, okay, let me go ahead and jump in the fire then. You get what I'm saying? True. Yeah, we like smoke. We like the smoke now. We love the smoke. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. Now this ain't no free smoke channel. We don't do that over here. But I'm just saying though, we know, again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. But hey, sometimes, you got to be like Rap Tresvant and do what I got to do. See, that was the song. That was the song by Rap Tresvant. When he went solo, he made a song called, I got to do what I got to do and break her heart. Sometimes, you just got to do what you got to do. You get what I'm saying? It's a song about a guy who loves a girl, but she's more in love with him than he is her, and he don't want to be with her anymore. And so, instead of just staying with her, just to stay with her, and living a lie, he felt that it was it's best to just come out and just tell her the truth. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that song was about. You get what I'm saying? I go back and listen to it. If you fellas are having a hard time breaking up with your old lady, just go ahead and put that Rap Transband on. It was on the Sensitivity album, came out in 1990. True. Yeah, just get that Sensitivity album, man, and look up, do what you got to do what I got to do. You get what I'm saying? And, it is what it is. I'm giving y'all some uncut game right there. Now, we're going to sit back and listen to this, right? Mama Hopefield is at it again, right? The Golden Boy Witness Protection Program is in full effect.
To this day.
After ducking Shakur Stevenson by faking like Shakur poisoned her son, Mama Hopefield, that is, Mama now explains why she's decided not to let her son fight Abdullah Mason. True. This nigga must be Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Anyways, Mama Hopefield says her daughter, Kid Austin Jr., wants to fight Abdullah Mason. Hold on. Sorry about that. My bad. Sorry about that. Let me do this. Let me do this justice. You know what I mean? Mama Hopefield explains how she decided not to allow her daughter to fight Abdullah Mason. Mama Hopefield says, stop. You know what I mean? My son Floyd, he wants to fight Abdullah. We want to fight Abdullah Mason. Us two brothers come together and get that money. But Golden Boy Promotions has bigger plans for us. They have bigger plans. So he said that Kid Austin, he was offered $1 million to fight Abdullah Mason for one fight. But the Hopefields turned that down. The Hopefield really ain't nothing but a prospect. Let me just be honest. You can't sit back and say they are title contenders. They have yet to fight for a title. So you can't, we title contenders. No, you ain't moving like no goddamn title contenders. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hold on. Hey, listen, y'all share this live show. Let everybody know that Coach Malachi is on one today. I'm on one today. I'm feeling good, and this gonna be a good one.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yeah, this gonna be a good one today, boy. Right now, we ain't playing with him today. We ain't playing. We toe tagging the body bagging today, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyways, y'all know what time it is. Now, he said Kid also was offered $1 million to fight Abdullah Mason for one fight, but the Hopefields turned it down. Mama Hopefield says, and I quote, Golden Boy Promotions has offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million, end quote. You heard that right. A 5-year deal for $5 million. That's roughly $1 million per year. He didn't say $1 million per fight. He didn't say $1 million per fight. He didn't say $5 million for 5 years. No, he didn't say, $5 million a year, which for 5 years, that'd be $25 million. He said, $5 million for 5 years, a 5-year, $5 million contract. So if you have two or three fights, let's say Mama Hopefield have 2 fights this year. That's not $1 million per fight. You're going to get paid now. You're going to get paid $1 million a year now. You get what I'm saying? $1 million a year. So if you have 5 fights that year, that's going to equal out to $200,000. Because the contract say, you see the contract? You get what I'm saying? Now what we gonna do then? I'm finna bust all this shit up. I'm finna tell y'all what the play is. Shout out to LaJessica. I'm finna bust all this shit up. But listen, this is too easy. This right here is too easy. Anyways, Kid Austin was offered $1 million to fight Abdullah Mason, you know what I mean, for one fight. $1 million. But Hopefield turned it down. Mama Hopefield says, and I quote, Golden Boy Promotions offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million, end quote. I'm going to let you hear it. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but a 5-year deal for $5 million is crazy to me. Golden Boy didn't offer Kid Austin $1 million per fight. They offered him $5 million for 5 years, according to what Mama Hopefield said. True. If Mama Hopefield's daughter fights 2 times this year, she will make no more than $1 million for the year, according to Mama Hopefield. Well, now you know. Wait a minute. We get other stuff, bonuses and stuff. Bonuses. What the bonus is? What the bonus is? You better not be smoking no more Regis. That's the bonus. True. Shit, fighting them goddamn cans. Sitting there fighting them goddamn cans. Y'all been fighting.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Find other balls.
What the bonus? You know. Hey, listen. Mama Hopefield. Who subbed that Floyd? Stein, don't call me that. Why are you calling me Mama Hopefield? Don't do that, Oscar, don't do that. That's why we was thinking about leaving you last time. Oh, shut up. No, Mama Hopefield, shut up. You wasn't talking about leaving me. You can't leave anyways. You know why? You want to know why? Because your reputation has been destroyed in boxing. Nobody wants to fuck with you. Took all the shit, don't want to fuck with you anymore. You get what I'm saying? I'm your last leg. Now you stay over here. You signed this goddamn contract. Now, what is it? Abdullah Mason said they want to fight us for $1 million. Now, you know goddamn well your son in restaurant goddamn Abdullah Mason. Your son to the prospect. No, but we're title contenders. Give me an example. Give me an example of one title that you fought for. Well, we have the WBA. We have the WNABO belt. I'm talking about a real title. Oh, well, we haven't fought for one. Shakur. Oh, no, you ducked that Shakur fight by faking like your daughter was on life support. God damn it, wasn't nothing wrong with him. Okay. All right. You're right. You make a valid point. Now we know your son be lunging in and shit, and lunging in with his head, forehead, and all that stuff there, and doing all that unnecessary stuff with your badass coach. We know that, so he ain't ready for no elite competition right now. Sign this goddamn contract. Look, hold on. Hey, who you think of here? DJ Quick, Kid Capri. Hey, Schoolo, you must be Jimmy Walker. Mama Hopefield, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract. I got a 5-year contract between me and you that says you gonna get paid $1 million a year. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say that. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Mama Hopefield, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Double get off. True. Yeah. Listen, bro. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that right there, boy. I'm like, damn, these niggas be talking like they be talking like they superstar Billy Graham. I'm like, hey, Jessica, they be talking like they superstar Billy Graham. I'm like, man, nigga talking all that goddamn flam. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? And then, hold on, I'm gonna say another thing too. Bro, when you look at this dude hairstyle, my nigga, your hairline is going further and further back. Fam, like that weave, listen, that weave that nigga got in his head is hanging on by his own life support right now. Like, listen, that weave he got, that man weave he got, like weaved into his scalp, bro, that shit, it's holding on for dear life right now. It's holding on like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane. Like, no, what's going on, Lee? Man, goddamn it, the wind blowing. Man, tell that nigga to cut that shit off. I'm trying to tell her she don't want to let it go. I'm like, man, god damn. True. Nigga, cut that shit off your head, fam. It's over with. When 2/3, fam, hold on. Let me let you know something. When 2/3 of your hair is gone, and you just got a little something in the back, man, it's time to let it go, man.
To this day.
It's time to let it go. You get what I'm saying? It's time, you got to play that Teddy P and let it go. I think I better let it go. Let it go, mama. Looks like another love TKO. Tell mama Hopefield better let it go. Cut that shit off your head. Hey, shout out to Bruce Gay. Hey, y'all share this show, man. Let everybody know, man. Coach Malachi said, man, 2 million podcasts. We here. Hey, we on one today, man. Hey, okay. We on one today. I'm telling you right now. Hey, we on one today, boy. And then we ain't playing. Anyways. First, the Hopefields dug Aston 2.0. Y'all remember Aston 2.0? The Aston Silver. Back in 2024, they ducked him. They was supposed to fight him, on the Jake Paul undercard when Jake Paul was supposed to fight, I think was that Mike Tyson, something like that. But then they pulled out when they're hollering about, yeah, man, we got an injury. I had forgot all about that, right? That's back in 2000. That's back in 2024. You know what I mean? Then these fools took it even a step further by ducking Shakur in Saudi Arabia. These niggas signed the contract, went to Saudi Arabia, and pulled the 52 fake out. I'm like, these niggas pulled the 52. Boy, these niggas be flogging hard, bro. The flodge game for Mama is crazy. Mama be flogging hard, like fam. Fam, like Mama be flogging hard, bro. Like goddamn, Mama hoping, bro. Like, you know, do you think? You sound so stupid. Do you think that we're gonna turn down the most money we ever got offered at that time, which was $1 million, to fight Shakur in Saudi Arabia, and then pull out the fight at the last second by faking an injury? Yes, that's exactly what we think. That's exactly. Yep. Listen, that's exactly what we think.
True.
Goddamn right.
True.
Yeah, you know, like people say some shit, right? And they'll try to say it in like a sarcastic way to make you seem like you crazy. Like, no, that's exactly. Yep. You think we'll do all of that? Yes, I do think you'll do all of that. Yes, yeah, absolutely.
True.
Damn, so do.
True.
So I don't put nothing past no nigga. I think y'all will do that. Absolutely. Facts. You get what I'm saying? You know, facts on facts. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. It is what it is. So, you know, these fools took it a step further by ducking Shakur. Now, we all know how that turned out. I blew the lid off that story my goddamn self over here. Now, the Hopefields are at it again. This is clout chasing at the highest level. Everyone knows Mama Hopefield is pimping her daughter. She has no intentions on fighting any of the top fighters, you know what I mean, whether prospect or title holders. We know this for a fact, right? In other news, like I said before, Floyd Money Mayweather recently interviewed with the Real Deal New York Forum of 2025, where he revealed that he is not broke. Floyd also added that he has sued the media outlet that released that false information about him being broke and about him not buying 7,000 apartment buildings in New York, up in East Manhattan. You get what I'm saying?
True.
You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa and you want to get a haircut and you want to look like the old boy, just go ahead and download the app Booksy. Download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. You can download the app Booksy and you can book an appointment to Foster's Barbershop. We have a tiki bar in the back, where you can go back there and have some drinks. Bartender, lovely tenderoni. We also have a golf course back there. Putt golf, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You could pretend to be Tiger Woods or something back there. While getting a haircut, you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of people being in line. You got to worry about no bad kids running around, hitting you on the leg while you getting the edge. You get what I'm saying? None of that there. You're just going to be you and the barber in there and the tenderoni.
True.
And we promise you that once you leave that barbershop, you will not have any tenderonis bringing you up on charges, bringing you up on charges, saying you did something you ain't do. Anyways, shout out to Wordman.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said Oscar can literally really make them fight 3 times a year for $1 million. That's a terrible deal. He said that's a terrible deal.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, that's a terrible deal. Motherfucker said, hey, you talking about a slave contract.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Hey, Oscar De La Hoya lost all that money fucking with this nigga on the Shakur Stevenson fight, and he pulled the 52 fake out, and when he came back in there, they snatched his little ass up, or Mama Hopefield, they snatched his little ass up. He say, look here, puto. You fucked up real bad, yes. I tell you, you know what I mean? I didn't know your son was a little piece of chicken shit. He's the chicken shit. I tell you what, I lost a lot of money fucking with you. I tell you what, this is what you're going to do. I say, you're going to sign this contract. Contracto. You're going to sign this contracto. Sign the contract for what? Sign it for what? What are you talking about? No, we really were sick. God damn it, shut up, puto. It's over with. You know, I got the toxicology report. There was nothing in your son's system. You know, you were faking. Nothing wrong with him. So I tell you what, you signed this contract. Are we gonna do you like Diddy?
True.
Well, you know, Oscar, I really wouldn't mind being did by Diddy. If you treated me like Diddy, I really wouldn't mind. But you know, you have to understand. Wait a minute. Stop, Oscar. Don't do that. Okay, let's sign this contract. What does it say? You know, Abdullah Mason is offering you $1 million to fight him. Oh, that's the same kind of money we're going to make fighting Shakur. Yes, I know. But don't worry about that. You're not going to sign that. You're going to sign this contract. What does it say? I'm going to pay you $5 million. $5 million? You know, yes. I sign. What do I sign it? Yeah, sign right here. He signed the contract. And why he signed the contract? No, initial right there. Punto here, punto there. Okay, now, I'm going to $5 million for 5 years. For 5 years? Yeah, that's going to be $1 million a year. Oh, so we're going to get paid $1 million a fight? No, not $1 million a fight. $1 million a year. So, what if I have 3 fights? What if I have 3 fights that year? Yeah, you only going to make $1 million. True. Combined. True. I'm only going to make $1 million combined. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're going to make. That's all you're going to make, fam. $1 million combined. That's it for the year. What if I have 10 fights? Then you're going to get that same $1 million. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get that same bill, baby boy. Hold on, wait a minute. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. Hey, listen, the son, and guess what? The kid also don't see none of his money. The money goes straight to the daddy. Like, this is high class pimpery at this point. The boy ain't got no driver's license. He ain't allowed to be on the cell phone. Can't be on social media. The nigga 23 years old. Can't be on social media. This nigga can't do nothing. You get what I'm saying? So if the relationship they're controlling, you know he getting all the money. The money coming to him. The money coming to him, fam. The money coming straight to mama. And I don't know what mama doing with the money. I'm like, damn, well, you can't be getting your hair done. You can't be getting your hair done. So you get what I'm saying? I think that's obvious right there. We know you spending the money on your weave. So, you know, like what you doing with it? Like, damn. Hey, shout out to Curtis Robinson. Hey, shout out to Brandy. I'm like, yeah, you get what I'm saying though? I'm like, God damn, fam. Bro, like, you know, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, baby boy? You gonna barbecue a meal, do? You get what I'm saying? You gonna barbecue a meal, do? What you gonna do, baby boy? Right now, it's singing like booty meat over here, man. Yeah, man. You singing like booty meat over here, fam. You gotta. You get what I'm saying? You gotta tighten up on your backstroke. Nigga, 23, your ass gonna end up like Garrett Coleman. Y'all remember how Garrett Coleman went out? His mom and dad were taking all his money. They had the power of attorney. Over everything. Like, let me tell you something. When that boy get older and he realize how much money he don't been robbed from, man, this nigga been robbing me, man. I tried to tell you, dog. We tried to tell you back then. You ain't want to listen, dog. You were brainwashed. I know he see your mom and daddy. You know, you got a mom and daddy all wrapped into one. You got a mom and daddy all wrapped into one. You know, this here's my mom's side. This side is my daddy's side. You get what I'm saying? So when I put the mommy side of my body and connect it to the daddy side of my body, we come up with Mama Hopefield. True. Hey, shout out to Marky Beyond Black. I told y'all. Hey, man, y'all said it's live. I ain't playing with these niggas today. I am not playing with these niggas today, boy. Hey, I'm telling you, boy. I ain't playing with these niggas today, boy. Hey, fuck the dumb shit. And we better get it in. Anyway. Before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically. I ain't seen this nigga since 1972. Mr. Al Haney.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is. You see what that cover say. You know, doggone Bill Haney over here to the left. He say there's no comparison. Floyd has never been undisputed. Got damn right there stunting, and Floyd sitting there with his head tilted, looking at both of these fools like, oh yeah? True. Bill coming out. Bill say he want all the smoke. He ain't ducking nothing. He said, I ain't ducking no fades. I haven't ducked the fade on YouTube yet. You know what I mean? That's what Bill said. Bill said, I haven't ducked the fade on YouTube yet. You get what I'm saying? You know, from the mountain high to the valley low and everything in between. Bill say, they accepted all fades. This they accepted all fades. Period. Anybody want the smoke can get it. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, y'all check this out, man. If y'all sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah. Hold on. That's my cord right here. My cord right here. Yeah, man. You know what? I should have put the other one on. Anyway, ain't no problem. Anyway, y'all, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. I know my audio be going out sometime. All right, yeah, we good. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the 10 runners, the PYTs, and the honey dips. And listen, Shannon Sharp, boy, I heard you need our help, boy. I heard you need our help. The Prince of Pan-Africanism is on his way.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Tuck to my nose, this love was God is so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control.
It's me against the light.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love. We're party by the night.
see your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Tuck to my nose, this love was God is so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control.
It's me against the light.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love. We're party by the night.
Yeah, man, you know, we want we like the what they call it, the United Nations. We like the United Nations over here. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's get to this right here. But you know what? I probably need to say this, because I can, because I do want to roast Mama Hopefield. I'm gonna say Mama Hopefield for last, because I do want to roast her. You know what I mean? So we just gonna get into this. We just gonna get into this a little bit. Then we gonna go to Floyd. We're gonna go to Floyd right quick. Nah, this is gonna be hard. I probably gotta do a part two. I gotta do a part two to this. Anyway, let's see what we gonna do now. Let's see. All right. Bam! Here go Bill Haney right here. Lord have mercy. This shit right here. Let me go ahead and share this screen. This man got all the controversy going down right here. Let's blow this up. So y'all can't see it. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. Okay. Y'all can't see this, but I need to. Can I? Oh, matter of fact, I can say the image. Let me say the image right there. All right. I just say the image because I want y'all to be able to see this. I just say the image. Hold on. Just save the image. Go to downloads. All right. All right, here we go. And you know what? There's another one. He got another one. Yeah, he has another one too. Where the other one at? Oh, you know what? Where's the other one? Damn, that's it? That can't be, hold on, that can't be, that's it right there? Yeah, I think, damn, I thought I put it, I took a picture of the image. I mean, I got the image right here. I have all these fucking windows up. That's the thing. I have so many tabs up right here. That's that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to X. So, because I was trying to find X. All right. Bill Haney. Ooh. Oh, that's Tarver. Oh, that's it right there. So here you go right here. Hold on. Hold on. So Bill went off on Tarver. Bill went off on Antonio. Well, not really go off, but Antonio Tarver was one of Devin Haney's biggest critics at the fight. Talking about their fight. He was one of the biggest critics. So Bill Haney made a decision. To go at Antonio Tarver, with numbers, because as he says, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? But numbers can be manipulated. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, but numbers can be manipulated. Sometimes it's not as simple as that. You get what I'm saying? So let's do this. Hold on, let's pull this up. Where's oh, you know what? I'm trying to look for Bill Haney. I could have just went to my page. And this is this the one. Oh, this the one right here. This one right here was so disrespectful. Oh, this one right here is just so disrespectful. I say, God damn, this nigga Bill. This one, I don't know what time it is right there. Okay, cool. I say, this nigga Bill just. You get what I'm saying? You dig? So I say, Lord have mercy. Let me go ahead and move this one down. Let's move this one down right here, boy. When y'all see this, you're gonna see why we having this show right now. You're going to see why we having this show right now when I show y'all this shit right here. Anyways, let's go. Let's do this. We got a whole lot of shit to talk about. Devin Haney. Now this is what posted on. I don't want nobody. And again, I don't. Hold on. I have to do this. I have to do this because I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, coach making it up. He trying to make Bill and Dev look bad. He attacking Floyd Mayweather. Coach over there hating on Floyd, attacking Floyd, and this and that, and all that stuff there." Oh, yeah, listen. I already know. Listen. I know what they be saying. I know exactly what they be saying. Don't worry about it though. Don't even worry about it. No. I'm like, no. We're not gonna play these crackhead games today. Let's go to X, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm just pulling this shit. Just pulling it out of nowhere. Here we go right here. Where's that? That's that one there. Where's the other one though? Okay, cool. I don't need the other. I don't need the other. We just gonna show this one right here. Bam. Let's go here. This is Bill Haney's page. He has a Floyd Mayweather versus Devin versus Antonio Tarver age by age on sheet comparison. And he has another one where he talks about, you have this one right here. Devin Haney versus the new standard. Devin Haney, the new standard by age 26. Oh, no. Y'all, he said, so no fighter in modern boxing history has achieved what Devin Haney has by the age of 26. This is what Bill Haney posted on X. This document outlines the unparalleled accomplishments that set him apart from legends, champions, and pound-for-pound elites. True. Do anybody think I'm making this up? Anybody? I'm going to go back to Bill Haney's page. Because I don't want nobody thinking Coach made this up. Bill Haney funny. Oh, Bill got these they feelings over this with him. He said, let's read this again. This is from Bill Haney's Twitter account, X account. Devin Haney, the new standard by age 26. Notice that he what they call it, by age 20. He emphasized by age 26. No fighter in modern boxing history, has achieved what Devin Haney has by the age of 26. This document outlines the unparalleled accomplishments that set him apart from legends, champions, and powerful pound elites. Let's continue. The Haney standard by age 26. This is what Bill, this nigga Bill, this nigga right here. This is what he got. He say the Haney standard. This nigga Bill. Oh my God. Hey, G5. Hey, shout out to Mason. This is what Bill posted. This is what Bill posted on X. You get what I'm saying? So this is what Bill posted on X. You get what I'm saying? So the Haney standard by age 26, undefeated, 32-0. Undisputed champion, 135 in the 4-belt era. 2-division world champion, 135 and 140. Beat 7 world champions. Oh, hold on, let's stop right there. When people say, because Floyd Mayweather do this as well. You know, I beat the most world champions than anybody, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And if you listen to that, you would think that those guys were champions or had the title at the time that fighters like Floyd and Devin Haney fought them. That's not it. They're counting dudes who were former champions who had belts, you know, prior to fighting them. And if you beat them, oh, I beat a world champion. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a world champion fighter, but he wasn't a world championship. He wasn't a world champion when you fought him. He didn't have that belt. So you can say, you know, I beat 7 former world champions. You can say that. I beat 7 former world champions. But were they world champions, meaning had the belt, the title at the time you fought them? Did you get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Ray Till. It is what it is, right? So he said the Devin Haney standard. He said beat 3 unified champions: Kambosos, Lomachenko, and Ramirez. This is true and it's false. When you beat Kambosos, he was the unified champion at the time you fought him. When you beat Lomachenko, Lomachenko didn't have a belt. When you beat Ramirez, Ramirez didn't have a belt. So Lomachenko was a former world champion when you fought him, and Ramirez was a former world champion when you fought him. But at the time you fought them, they were not world champions. The only one was on George Kambosos in the first fight. You get what I'm saying? So we talking about unified champions. We're talking about unified. Let's clarify that. Unified. Beat a former pound for pound #1 in Lomachenko. Yeah, they were saying Lomachenko. Well, you know, that was Teddy Anderson never saying that he was #1 pound for pound. I ain't never say that shit. Never. You get what I'm saying? Self-promoted with his father outside major promoter systems. So he said, who else has done it by the age of 26? So look at the names on this list. Now this is what pissed me off. Look at the names on this list. Devin Haney, Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, Roy Jones Jr., Oscar De La Hoya, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Tank Davis. He said, who else has done it by the age of 26? Undisputed. Who else has done it by the age of 26? Check Devin Haney. Undisputed champion, undisputed 2-division champ. Check. So you got all the checks. Dev check, Floyd check, Sugar Ray Leonard, no. Manny Pacquiao, all these guys right here, right? Undisputed 2-division champ. I don't know I don't know what that means. Because Devin Haney was undisputed. But Manny Pacquiao was never undisputed. Oscar De La Hoya was never undisputed. So maybe he just means 2 division champ, undisputed 2 division champ. Okay, cool. No problem. 7+ champions beaten. So they got Dale, Floyd, Sugar Ray Leonard, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo, Roy Jones, and Oscar De La Hoya. 3 unified champs. And Devin Haney got the check. And everything else is the X. Floyd Mayweather didn't beat 3 unified champs. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't beat 3 unified champs. Manny Pacquiao, Canelo, Roy Jones, Oscar, Terrence Crawford, Shakur, or Gervonta Davis that beat 3 unified champs like Devin Haney. What this goddamn bill? Undisputed pound for pound number 1. Undefeated pound for pound number 1. Got Devin Haney, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis. That's a check right there, right? Then he say undefeated. He say undefeated beat pound for pound number 1 fighter, and that's Devin Haney, because he's saying right here that Devin Haney was. Oh, you know what? My bad. I read this wrong. The first one said undisputed. That's check. The second one say 2 division champ, and then they have a list of all of the 2 division champs. My bad. The third one says, because they were so close together. The third one says 7+ champs. Dev got a check. The fourth one says 3 unified champs. Only 1 check for Devin because ain't nobody else. Everybody else have X's. Undefeated. Undefeated. Who was undefeated at the time? Devin Haney, Floyd, Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford, Shakur, and Gervonta, and beat pound for pound number 1. Beat pound for pound number 1. Devin Haney's the only one on there. So, he got these words close together. So that would kind of throw me off. Now, if you look at this chart, Bill Haney can say, well, you know what? Like I said, the numbers don't lie. And so have Dev not become undisputed before and Floyd never was? Yeah. Who beat the pound for pound number 1 fighter? Have you ever beat the pound for pound number 1 fighter? Now, the thing is when Lomachenko and Dev fought, he was the pound for pound number 1 at the time. So that can be kind of misleading. That can be kind of misleading too. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put context on a lot of stuff, because if you just say it and leave it at that without the context, then you'll kind of get lost in the sauce. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So this is what Bill talk about. And then not only that, he's over here talking about Floyd Mayweather versus Devin Haney versus Antonio Tarver at age 26. 1 sheet comparison. Career snapshot. Who put this together for Bill? Who put this together? Who put this together for Bill? He say category: Floyd Mayweather at 26, Devin Haney at 26, Antonio Tarver at 26. Because Antonio Tarver is him and Bill are going at each other on X on Twitter right now. At age 26, 2003, Floyd Mayweather was 30-0. I think he was 31-0, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. Devin Haney at 26. 32-0. Devin BC. Undisputed. Devin BC, number 1 at Devin BC. He had the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO undisputed titles. At 135. And then at 140, he got the WBC title. 2 divisions. So this is Bill. 2 divisions, 135, 140. At 26, Floyd Mayweather was at 3 divisions. Antonio Tarver was at 9. And then to say Antonio Tarver at 26, he was 11-1. So Bill ain't playing. And he say divisions, 1 titles in. Number of champions defeated. And he got Floyd 6. Floyd defeated 6 champions. Devin Haney 7, and Antonio Tarver no. Undisputed titles. X next to Floyd. Floyd had never been undisputed. Devin Haney been undisputed. And Antonio Tarver had it. Undefeated status. Floyd is still undefeated. Devin Haney is still undefeated. Some would say that undefeated has an asterisk next to it because a lot of people witnessed what Ryan Garcia did to him. I be that he did it via cheating.
True.
Man, who wrote this? Who did this for Bill, man? Who did this for Bill? Hey, they say, Antonio Tarver lost to Eric Harding before age 26. It says pay-per-view status by 26. Ex-Oscar. Because Floyd Mayweather wasn't a draw like that until he fought Oscar De La Hoya. So he got an X right there. So Bill right here under, pay-per-view status by 26. Now for Devin Haney, he has not full-time pay-per-view yet. Outside. Built independently. Not full status pay-per-view yet. And then there's nothing there for Antonio Tarver. He said built inside or outside the system. Floyd Mayweather was built inside the system, top rank. Devin Haney was built outside the system, built independently. You get what I'm saying? That's what Bill has, right? And then for Antonio Tarver, he said inside, mainstream path. That's where he went, right? Did you have who had a promoter backing them? Who had a promoter backing them? Top rank was backing Floyd. Bill Haney put none, built via Bill Haney LLC. So Bill say, we didn't have no promoter backing us. I built this from ground up. I took this when I started pushing the P when I came in boxing, and I took this. We didn't have to, you get what I'm saying? We wasn't signed to no loan, we didn't get built by my promotional company. We was independently. We worked deals out with everybody.
True.
Who put this together for Bill, man? Who put this together for Bill? Who put this together for who put this shit all close together? And then he said, yeah, standard route. Father led his career. Which fighter had their father lead their career and was successful? Father led career in management. Floyd Sr. present. Top rank control. Father led career management. Bill Haney equals architect and manager. I say champions defeated by 26. Floyd Mayweather beat Ganado Hernandez, Diego Corrales, Carlos Hernandez, Jesus Chavez, Jose Castillo, Victoriano Sosa. Devin Haney beat Yuriorkis Gamboa, Jorge Linares, Jojo Diaz, George Kambosos, who I used to call Killer Cam, Vasyl Lomachenko, Regis Prograis, and Jose Ramirez. And then Antonio Tarver, none. First world title win and significant wins came after age 26. That's what Bill got. That's what Bill have right here. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that's what Bill have. I'm finna drop these phone lines now. I don't want no shit. I do want to cover Mama Hopefield and Floyd Mayweather, but some telling me just to drop the phone lines now on this because you guys have a lot to talk about. So yeah, so again, when you're pushing the P now, I just want to let y'all know when you're pushing the P, and again, I'm not making this up. For all of those who think that this is Coach making this up, Bill didn't do that. This is it right here. Let me show y'all this. Oh, let me show y'all this. This is it right here. This is Bill Haney's blue check next to his name. He has the Floyd Mayweather versus Devin Haney versus Antonio Tarver comparison, by age of 26. And this is it right here. So what I just read to y'all was this page. Bill Haney did this. You get what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there. I don't want nobody throwing shots at me. I don't want nobody. I can't come to because I ain't checked in with Edgar Berlanga. I don't want nobody, I don't want nobody hollering about, drop the Addy and all that stuff there. Hey, shout out to NPR. NPR, what's going on? Shout out to Summer in November. Highlight Space. I don't want nobody, listen, I don't want no smoke on this one. You get what I'm saying? Direct all your smoke to Bill Haney. If you want to send him some mean messages, you can hit him up on Instagram. He'll read them. Hit him up on X. He'll read them. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause.
True.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, hold on, just get y'all forgot now. Him, Mama Hopefield, they don't sign that slave contract over there with Golden Boy.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, Bill done put out a chart. I said, this man, bro, I'm like, who put this shit together, man? You know what I'm saying? I say, man, hold on, man. Why is it looking like, all the words jump together? I'm like, man, Bill Haney, hey, bro. But listen, matter of fact, let's do this. I want y'all to see what the people talking about. Because we do this for the people, by the people, other people, because we come from the people. And when you come from the people, you got to do the will of the people. So now, this is it right here. This is the chart right here. This is what the people talk about. This guy say he beat the GOAT, Roy Jones. You're an opportunistic fighter team that he said you're an opportunistic fighter team that can only benefit from low IQ fans believing your bullshit. That's what this guy said. What's his name? Marv the Greatest. This guy say accomplish. Let's go right here. This guy right here, Danny, says, no. The mayor of Soto says, you need to lay off the crack. YK the Truth says, he said, man, Tarver did terrible that fight. He don't even realize that boxing has fill-out rounds. He said going out of their way, fighting reckless is a good way to end up like Ryan. Tarver had a good job to do for Oscar. Okay. This guy said comparing your son to Floyd is nasty. Just stop it. You can't lie to the boxing fans, but we love you, Bill. You're entertaining. Ain't gonna lie, right? This guy say during the main event, Lampley and Tarver failed to draw any connection between Ryan's post-PEDs performance and last year's most controversial news in boxing. They only had smoke for Devin and the undercard who was cheated. No big deal, though. I'm sure it was all a coincidence. Hey, shout out to Miss Connie. So this guy right here say, great. Now bring up Tyson and Haney's resume at age 22. No hate, but you only choose the era. You only choose the area where Haney can be favorable instead of the overall outcome of the fighter's legacy. They don't build bumper. They don't build bumper over here, boy. Hey, this dude right here, Mo Buck he said, y'all counting former champions, like people who didn't win in the division who fought them. He said, if we counting that, some niggas got better resumes than I thought. So see, that's another thing too. Nigga, was the nigga a champion when you fought him at that time? No, he wasn't no champion. He wasn't no champion at the time, but he was a former champion. Okay, so stop saying you beat 7 world champions. Say you beat 7 former world champions, or 6 former world champions. If there wasn't a world champion at the time you fought him, we're not discrediting their accomplishments. Yeah, you are a world champion fighter because you obtained the title, so you've been a world champion before. But did you have the title at the time you fought him? No, he ain't have it. So yeah, just say former world champion.
True.
Yeah, just say that. Just say that. That's sufficient. Former world champion is sufficient. Did you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now hold on. The people, this guy right here say maybe if he wasn't so diligently trying to find a way to discredit everything Dale was doing in the moment, he may have had time to do some actual integral work and inform the good people of the boxing community of the young champions' accolades and achievements. This dude say this is what this dude talking about. He said maybe if he talking about Antonio Tarver, maybe if Antonio Tarver wasn't so diligently trying to find a way to discredit everything Devin was doing, in the moment, he may have had time to do some actual integral work and inform the good people of the boxing community, of the young champions' accolades and achievements. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who put this on? Who put this on? Who put this on? Who put this on the bill? Yeah, pretty good. Hey, you know what? He's making a compelling argument. Hey, he's making a compelling argument now. You get what I'm saying? He's making a compelling. Things to make you go. Hey, shout out to teams. Slide me. He say shout out. He say big shout out and thank you, Coach, for sponsoring Border Wars. Happy to fight in an event that you're sponsoring. Oh yeah, man. I appreciate that. No problem, fam. I support. I support Ness, man. So, shout out. I thought I saw Tip Bayless. Shout out to Tip Bayless. Shout out to Tip. Hey, we got damn Bill, man. Hey, we got damn Bill. Hey, Tip done went off. Tip done went off. Hold on, I gotta let y'all hear this here. I gotta let y'all hear this, boy. This was funny. So. That dude right here say your son's still tedious to watch for the most part. Don't shit on the other fighters' records who are much more exciting and overall better than Devin. All right. So the people have spoken. The people are letting Bill Haney have it on X. True. This guy said, bro, how you comparing Devin to Floyd? Floyd beat everyone in multiple weights. Your son lost, to a drug cheat, but he'll forever be known as the guy who lost to Ryan. Love Devin, but you let him down. He said, but you let him down a bit. Let people talk. Devin talks in the ring. This back and forth is not needed. So because he was going back and forth with Antonio Tarver. So anyway, so this dude named Casual Jerry says all of these sheets do nothing for the fact that your son ain't entertaining and won't headline a card again. But they going off on Bill Haney in his own, under the comment section of his post, right? I'm like, man, hold on, where that video at? Let's go to this video right here. Let's find the video. What one that was Tip and Bill? He going off on Bill. Yeah, man, going off on the great Bill Haney. But Bill put a spin job. Boy, listen, boy, don't nobody spin it like Bill. Boy, Bill, boy, you ain't know what that's it. Bill hit a nigga with that flip flam. Then you get caught in the sauce. Bill hit a nigga with that flip flam, man. And boy, goddamn. Where is that? Where is that? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I think here you go right here. All right, here you go. Let's go and share this here, boy. Bill, boy. That goddamn. Hey, that's why I call Bill the politician. I say, boy, Bill will filibuster your ass, boy. He will filibuster your ass, boy. God damn.
No, we don't got to talk about Floyd. There is no comparison. Devin's been undisputed in his division, in a division.
But
what division?
You always making Floyd comparisons, man. You always bringing up Floyd. But I don't get it.
I brought up Floyd. I brought up Canelo.
You bring up Floyd every conversation. You bring up Floyd.
Just because nothing about you resembles Floyd, then you don't say Floyd's name. That's what you need to do.
Man, don't nothing about Dev resemble Floyd, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and this is why you take so much scrutiny. This is why you all take so much scrutiny, because y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and Dev ain't Floyd, man.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, though. And Devin, at 26 years old, have fought 7 champions. How many did Floyd fight?
I don't know, Bill. How many did Floyd fight?
4.
I don't have the answer for that.
4. No, we don't got to talk about Floyd. There is no.
Now you heard what Bill say. No, we ain't got to talk about Floyd. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. According to Dollar Bill. Let's see that one. Hold on. Let's see that. Let's see that one more time. One more time.
No, we don't got to talk about Floyd. There is no comparison. Devin's been undisputed in his division, in a division.
But
what division?
But yeah, you always making Floyd comparisons, man. You always bringing up Floyd. But like, I don't get it.
I brought up Floyd. I brought up Canelo.
You bring up Floyd every conversation. You bring up Floyd.
Just because nothing about you resembles Floyd, then you don't say Floyd's name. That's what you need to do.
Man, don't nothing about Dev resemble Floyd, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and this is why you take so much scrutiny. This is why you all take so much scrutiny, because y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and Dev ain't Floyd, man.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, though. And Devin, at 26 years old, have fought 7 champions. How many did Floyd fight?
I don't know, Bill. How many did Floyd fight?
4.
I don't have the answer for that.
4. No, we don't got to talk about.
So, has Bill Haney made his point? You get what I'm saying? You know, is Bill, do y'all feel that Bill is trying to say Deb is better than Floyd? Or do you feel that Bill is just saying that, you know, objectively and creativity and creatively that, you know, at the age of 26, Devin Haney, from an accomplishment standpoint, has accomplished more than any fighter in the history of the sport, for the simple fact that at the young, tender age that he has done it in. So do you feel that Bill is sincerely trying to educate the people about the accomplishments of Dev Dollars? I think that's what Tuto called him, of Dev Dollars. Or do you feel that Tip was just hating? They say Tip was hating. He did not want to recognize, you know, the skill set of you know what Bill called him? Devin the Dream Haney, Dev Dollars. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he did beat George Kambosos now. He did that now. You know, what I called him, Killer Cam. And y'all remember when Devin Haney was fighting George Kambosos? I was trying to hype that fight up. Y'all remember what I was saying? I said, oh no, boy, Killer Cam, because his nickname Ferocious Kambosos. Well, that shit sound lame. Ferocious Kambosos. I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna call him Killer Cam. You know, anytime I see old, you know, a fighter, well, I ain't gonna say trash, but a fighter that kind of deem is, I always try to give him you know, give him a nickname. You know, we got Killer Cam, we got Big Rolo, you know, the one came with the Big Rolo. We got Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican assassin. I know his name, the chosen one, but I don't like that. The Puerto Rican assassin sound more gangster. The Puerto Rican assassin, you get what I'm saying? We gotta try to hype him up. You know, we gotta try to give him some hyped up names. Y'all call the show, man.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. You get what I'm saying? So, he's sitting there, bro. They on his bumper on X, bro. Because, Floyd Mayweather has a fan base, like, they really love Floyd. And, they look at Floyd, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't do this crazy comparison that some may feel,
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oaktown, talk to me.
So it's just like the worst possible argument Bill Haney could make. Because right off the top, like you say, context is everything. Did you do it? Yes. When you did it matters, not just the fact that you did something. Yeah. Now, one of the things that nobody ever talks about is the facts. If the WBC wasn't so greedy, we wouldn't even be having this discussion. First off, look how long Charlo kept his WBC belt. Canelo kept his WBC belt. And here we have, Mauricio Suleiman making Lomachenko either defend his belt against Haney or vacate. And at that point, Haney ain't fought not one person you ever heard of. Fought a gang of Mexicans, supposedly even lost, but fought a bunch of nobody. Right? So because of greed, he's like, oh, You remember that bullshit I did at 160, that franchise shit? I'm going to bring it back, double up on my money, get some money from Devin, get some money from Lomachenko. So all of a sudden, Haney's a champion. Then what ends up happening? Lomachenko was in line to fight for, quote unquote, top rank undisputed against Kambosos. Lomachenko turned that shit down.
Yeah.
So if Loma don't turn that shit down, if Loma decides to not fight Tio for unification, ain't none of this shit happening. So this motherfucker, he's been in the right place at the right time. Only reason he ever became WBC champ, only reason he ever became undisputed. And what did he do the first time he had to defend that belt? Against Shakur? Vacate. You know, he wants to talk about Floyd ain't never been undisputed. You know what's one thing I remember, Coach?
What's that?
I remember the last guy that was undisputed at welterweight before Bud, Zab Super Judah.
Yeah, Zab.
And who did he fight? He fought Baltimore and lost. Then refresh my memory, Coach, because it's kind of rusty. Who whooped Baltimore's ass after that?
Floyd.
I believe his name is Floyd Joy Mayweather.
Yep.
Feel me? Yep. So it ain't his fault that Baltimore dropped one of them belts. It's the shit that happens. It's the business of boxing. A lot of shit got to go right for you to be in a position to fight for undisputed, to fight for a world title, to fight for a champion. When Floyd was 135, let's remember one thing. WBO wasn't considered a major sanctioning belt. So technically there was only 3 belts at the time, and there wasn't a shitload of Regis. There wasn't a shitload of interns. So how many motherfucking champions was Floyd supposed to be fighting at that time? Plus, refresh my memory again, Coach. Other than Duran, who's always in the discussion for the best lightweight of all time?
Or better, you talking about other than Duran?
Yeah, that's the only other motherfucker.
No, they'll say what you say? Yeah, you say other than Duran. You're right. Outside of Duran,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Floyd.
And not
Purnell was good
not
too.
Not once has anybody ever said Devin was the best light heavyweight at that point. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fuck of all time. Not even at that point. You had all the belts and didn't nobody recognize you as the best. They still thought Shakur was better. They still thought Tank was better. So what good did it do you to have them belts? That was the least, other than Charlo at 154, that was the least celebrated undisputed in boxing history. Didn't nobody give a fuck.
No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, Devin ain't no fan that was celebrating that. I'm talking about that. They was all over the internet. You're undisputed, this and that. Nah, for real, bro. Hey, Bart, I'm telling you, they was out. They was out, boy. Bill went on the victory tour. He went on everybody. He went on everybody, the youngest undisputed, the youngest boss in the game, the best that ever do it at his age. You know how Bill be politicking, so.
Yeah. That man ain't got no shame, man. You know, this motherfucker was nitpicking career trying to find somebody that fit his criteria. Because remember, when he busted out with that bullshit narrative of the best to ever do it at 120 at 26 years of age, he threw Oscar in that mix. Forgetting by the time Oscar was 26, Oscar was a 4-division champion. Oscar was already on pay-per-view like 6-7 times. So once he realized that, he shut the fuck up and dropped Oscar off that list. But it's some clown shit, Coach. I done taken up too much of your time. I'm gonna call back.
Hey, this nigga, hey, hold on, check this out. Hold on, I got Floyd Mayweather. I got Floyd Mayweather resume. Well, his fight, up here, right? Well, this Devin Haney's. So this Devin Haney right now, he don't have 26 fights, right? 32-0, 15 KOs, 26. You get what I'm saying? And now we finna look at like I said before, Mr. Floyd, see what he, you know what I mean? Do a comparison right quick. Mr. Like I said before. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey Mo, what's good with you, Slim? Oh man, I guess I'm gonna be in the minority again. I don't really have a problem with Bill saying what he's saying. You just gotta add context to a lot of this shit because it's always been like that. Like even when Floyd said it, you still had to add context. It's no different than what Bill is doing. The problem with I think Bill is fighting the wrong battle, and he keep getting forced to fight these battles. And you know the reason why he got to fight the battle Floyd and you know, like he used to do the Oscar shit is because these motherfuckers ain't fighting the best. You can't get the best motherfuckers to fight. You can't get them two best 135 pounders to fight. The closest thing you had to the two best 135 pounders to fight each other was actually Devin when he fought Lomachenko.
Mm-hmm.
So the truth of the matter is, Devin fought the best 135 pounder in the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him credit for that. And Bill's argument is the wrong argument. The argument is, and I know a lot of y'all Bammers don't want to hear. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but there is nobody in boxing, whether you want to believe it, like it or not, have a better resume than Devin Haney and his age group. Meaning under the age of 30, it doesn't exist. The only ones you can say that's on that level is going to be who? Bam Rodriguez, probably Daniel Dubois. That's it. That's it. You don't have to like Devin Haney, but you at some point you gotta respect his resume. The resume is a certified, thorough ass resume, and we gotta act like y'all didn't. People was talking shit about Haney when he took that when they said he took that shitty deal to go to Top Rank to become undisputed. Y'all ain't give him credit for that. It was like, oh, that was a dumb business move. Now, was it a dumb business move that he took short money just to make his accomplishment, or was it just wasn't worth it? Which one is it, Mo? We always say it's not about the money. Apparently, it wasn't about the money when he did that. So y'all gotta get that man credit for that shit, Mo. Like, it's out of control. And at the end of the day, Slum, I just think Bill is who Bill is, and he just took it a step too far, trying to compare it to Floyd. But I mean, it's just because these motherfuckers ain't fighting each other. If you had the three motherfuckers at the same time clear the division out like they were supposed to, run their little 3-round robin, which was Shakur, Haney, and Regis, we wouldn't have these problems. We would see who the consensus is. But at the end of the day, nobody have a better scalp at 135 in the last 10 years than Haney and probably Tio. So now we got to see Tio and Haney. So these fights got to happen because now that these motherfuckers not fighting each other, we got to talk about Floyd. That's the problem. That's the problem.
I think Bill bringing them up though. Bill bringing them up, and
Bill is bringing them up because he has no other choice. He's not fighting the best at the money. He's fighting the best he can do. But at the end of the day, all these motherfuckers do know it's Floyd, so they keep throwing it in there. And Bill is going to be like, fuck it. If y'all going to throw him in there, we going to throw him in there. We under the Floyd tutelage anyway. We know Floyd. We've been trying to pattern that shit after Floyd since day one. Before it was the Dream. What was Lil Haney name? Young Money. Like Money Mayweather, it was Young Money, then they switched it to the Dream. We know what the problem was, but at the end of this, that's a fact.
No, I'm laughing because when you said Young Money, I was like, damn, I thought about Lil Wayne.
It was Young Money.
It was pattern.
Based off of fucking Floyd, because Floyd was Money, and then they went to Young Money, which was Haney. We knew what the play was, but at the point is, he just needs to abort this whole Floyd shit and just stick to the current motherfuckers. Y'all can get mad. Y'all Bammers don't have to like it, but Haney have the best resume under the age of 30. Shit, we might go even under the age of 32. Get mad if you want. It's the truth. That is just the simple truth. Until these motherfuckers fight each other, till y'all get the best to fight the best, he has the best scalp, and you might can throw Tio. You might can throw Tio in the mix as having one of, but Tio's resume can't fuck with Haney's resume. But like I said, your three best resumes under that in that age group, under the age of 30, is Daniel Dubois, Haney, and bam, that's it. And then you got Shakur and you got Tio, and then that's about it. But Haney got that shit, Slim. That's just what it is. Motherfuckers can get mad if they want. I'm out, Slim.
Absolutely, fam. Yeah, you got the new man. You got what I'm saying? Damn, dollars with new money. New money. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? You know who this is, man? This damn dollars here, man. We call them. Hey, why you think they call them damn dollars? We popping collars. Damn dollars popping collars, buying ice. Let's look at this shit right here. Oh, let's look at this shit right here, boy. Bill Haney, boy. Ooh, this nigga Bill, boy, goddamn, he been started right. Anyway, hold on. Hey, shout out to Free Smoke. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Bill won a Diddy Floyd. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Curtis Robinson. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, I got Tank getting on board with Turkey. Okay, all right. You know, he might as well. Can't beat him, join him. Shout out to Free Smoke. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Bill is a 304. Shout out to Mr. T. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Bill has been coping and seething heavily. All right. Shout out to Ricky Dickey. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Tank resume better, no doubt. Okay, you say Tank got the better resume between him and Devin Haney. Okay. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Dropping that quarter of a dub.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, he said Bill got all that in a depth chart. He said y'all better put some respect on Bill's name. You get what I'm saying? Y'all better respect it. He said he got the receipts. Hey, look here, man. Hey, shout out to Real Dude. Shout out to damn it, Coach Ron. Hey, look here, fam. And Real Dude Uprising. Real Dude, check this out. They better put some respect. You get what I'm saying? Because Ron is saying y'all need to put some respect on Bill Haney's name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
He said, y'all better respect it. You get what I'm saying? Gotta respect it, baby boy. You get what I'm saying? Bill said at 26, you know, Dev has accomplished more in the sport of boxing than Sugar Ray Leonard, than Floyd Mayweather, than Antonio Tarver. You get what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya, Roy Jones Jr. You get what I'm saying? Bill say numbers. He say numbers don't lie. He say men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. The numbers speak for itself. At 26, who's done it better? You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Skinny T. Skinny T, what's going on, fam? Hey, bro, I say, boy, this nigga here, boy. And you heard what Raw Boy Fred just said. Hey, yo, Mo, check this out, Mo. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's go over here. Let's see. Well, he go to box rec right here. He go to box rec. We got to go to this box rec right here with Floyd, Mr. Like I said before. Mr. Like I said before. Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Hey, Richie from Boca.
Richie from Boca, talk to me.
I agree with the last caller when they said, or not the last caller, but one of the super chats that said Tank about to get in line with Turk as well. And I think so too. He seen that Turk wasn't going for them little Ferraris that he tried to ask him for and shit like that. He thought Turk was just gonna give him whatever he wanted, and he realized that ain't happening. But what I realized is he was offering you enough money to go buy as many Ferraris as you want. He offering you $50 million, $40, $30 million. You talking about some Ferraris? That'll show you how little certain people think. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He giving you enough money to go buy the entire dealership, and you talking about some, you got to give me 2 Ferraris for me to fight over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, he about to give you your biggest payday, and you talking about some Ferraris? And then he seen how sweet it was for all them other folks to get that money. He like, man, you know what? Hey, call Turkey, man. You see what I'm saying? I think he came to realization after he seen how easy that last card was. He like, damn, I could have gotten the ring, ran around for 12 minutes, you know what I'm saying, and got 40 million too. He's like, man, call Turkey in there, man. I need to set something up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's why he gonna go ahead and jump ship, because he seen how easy it is to fight on them cards. You know what I'm saying? You don't really got to perform. You feel me?
Yeah, easy. Yeah, you ain't really got to perform. So yeah, because if there are no incentives, you know, to get these people to want to get in there and fight, then like what's the point? You know, they have to be some type of incentive. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, so I think he realized how easy it was. He thought he was going to have to get in there with somebody who could probably challenge his skill set.
Yeah.
But he's like, man, I just seen what these folks did. I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's like, you know what? Let me come up with that dude, man.
So you said, so let me interpret what my brother Richard from Boca was saying. What he's saying is Tank was so used to cherry picking and fighting tomato cans that the reason why he didn't want to go with the Turk is because he thought Turk was going to put him in there with some killers. But now that he see the fact that the Turk allowed other fighters to fight on his other card at the Fatal Fury card and run around the ring without engaging, and they just got they was able to get $10 million just to run around the ring or not throw punches or whatever the case may be, you know, and got paid $10 million. He said, shit, I can do that. So now that this is what the brother is saying. Now that Tank has surveyed that what they call it, the threat level is not as high as he once perceived, he's willing to go in and do some business with Turk. That's what he's saying.
Most definitely. That's exactly what I'm saying. The threat level ain't there no more. You feel what I'm saying? That's my cause.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, yeah, see what we got to do, man. See, hold on there. He ain't trying to fight nobody now. Now, let me tell you something. Now, if he try to put me there with Mojo Jojo now, I ain't signing the contract. Tell the Turk, okay, look, Turk, look at now, Mojo Jojo is off the table. Brother, Tank, what's your name is Abdul Wahid, my Muslim brother. Hold on, wait a minute, I ain't no full-time Muslim now. I'm a Muslim sometime. I ain't no full-time Muslim now. You know what I mean? Maybe sometimes on Friday, I backslide a little bit on Jumu'ah days. I do backslide a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I ain't know. I'm gonna do Wahid, but that really wasn't my idea. That was the E-Man idea. The E-Man idea. The E-Man. Oh, do you mean the Imam? Yeah, the Imam, you know what I'm talking about. That was his idea. I'm still tight now. True. I mean, goddamn Bill. Hold on. I'll let y'all heard it already. He said there's no comparison. Bill said this ain't no comparison. Devin Haney is better. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Just in case somebody late, they just showing up. Let's go back to X again. Here we go right here. What you got to say? What you say, Bill? Let's go right here. Talk to him, Bill. Hold on, what Bill at? There you go, right there.
No, we don't got to talk about Floyd. There is no comparison. Devin's been undisputed in his division,
But
what division?
You always making Floyd comparisons, man. You always bringing up Floyd. But I don't get it.
I brought up Floyd. I brought up Canelo.
You bring up Floyd every conversation. You bring up Floyd.
Just because nothing about you resembles Floyd, then you don't say Floyd's name. That's what you need to do.
Man, don't nothing about Dev resemble Floyd, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and this is why you take so much scrutiny. This is why you all take so much scrutiny, because y'all keep trying to compare Dev to Floyd, and Dev ain't Floyd, man.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, though. And Devin, at 26 years old, have fought 7 champions. How many did Floyd fight?
I don't know, Bill. How many did Floyd fight?
4.
I don't have the answer for that.
4. No,
So you dig now. Since everybody, can you dig it? Can you dig it? That's all you jitterballs out there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Can you dig it? Can you dig it, sucker? Hey, can you dig it? Hey, can you dig it, sucker? Sap sucker, can you dig it?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's all I'm saying. Do you smell me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, baby boy? You know what I mean? Are you picking up? Listen, you ain't got to believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Hey, check this out. Oh, y'all, I'm finna piss some niggas off right here with this. Boy, this one right here, boy. If nothing else, do it all. Let's see what's up. So Bill Haney always talk to the people, cause I know we got a lot of people who are Bill Haney fans. They love the Haneys and stuff like that. So what I want to do, I want to give you guys who are, hey, shout out to Eric Gomez. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Eric Gomez. Shout out to Lonnie from the Shy, Jamie from New York. Shout out to John, Brandon Sweet Like Candy, the lovely Miss Black Panther, the one Mr. Ham. I want to give you pro Devin Haney fans, especially if you love Bill Haney and you love the Haneys and you want some ammunition. If you want some ammunition to fight the Taker Maniacs, to fight the Shakur fans, to fight the Devin fans, the Shakur fans, who else? You know, the Floyd Mayweather fans. Like right now, you get what I'm saying? You know, I'm finna get y'all some ammunition. Are there any Devin? Okay, let's by raise of hands. Give me a thumbs up if you are fans of the Haneys, Devin Haney and Bill Haney. Just give me a thumbs up before I do it. Shout out to Guillermo. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Curtis. Curtis, what's going on, fam? Willie Summerlin in the building. Shout out to Bane. Bane, what's going on, fam? I just, before I do this now, shout out to Highlight Space. All right. Ed got the thumbs up. Okay, Hitman thumbs down. No cap flexing. Jazz Funk got both hands up. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I got some for y'all. I got some for y'all, boy. I got some for y'all right here, boy. Woo, I got some for y'all. Call him, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's happening? It's TY from the East Coast.
TY from the East Coast, talk to me.
What's going on, man? I heard the part you were saying about Haney fans, and kind of just flipped back onto the channel. I heard some of the dialogue earlier. People are critiquing his accolades and what he's accomplished, and when Lomachenko came in, and he had like 3 fights and allegedly 300 fights he didn't lose, and he spoke all these languages. Everybody was throwing those credentials around like it was something special.
Talking about Lomachenko.
When he had 9 fights, they said he was better than Ward and Crawford.
Yeah.
And again, they kept bringing up this fake amateur record. But it's hard for people to name 3 great fighters, professional fighters that he beat. And he's only still in the conversation now, again, because of the accolades of what people talk about. Devin did it from the mud up. He should be acknowledged for what he did. Is he better than Mayweather right now? He's in projection. I can't say he's better than Mayweather, but he's on a damn good path. I heard people say Golovkin was better than Mayweather. Where was all the magnifying glasses then? You know what I'm saying? Nobody was looking close to none of that information. Nobody was looking at the fighters he beat, the fighters who they beat. Nobody was looking into that information. So it's a lot of sucky MC stuff. Bill was brilliant. They definitely Hall of Famers, and that's all I gotta say.
All right, man. Listen, shout out to TY, man. East Coast, man. TY, I got something for you, brother. Don't worry about it. Now, this part of the show, I'm definitely want to dedicate this to my brother TY. But before I do, I got to give a special shout out. I have to give a special shout out to the brother who says, after my God, I respected you.
After my God, I respected you. I respected you. After my God. I respected you. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
See, I'm gonna have to give it to Floyd Mayweather, because there's no way that Devin Haney can be better than Floyd. Even at the age of 26, Floyd Mayweather got grown men bowing down to him, falling down on their knees. Until I see a grown man fall down on their knees to Devin Haney, he can never be better than Floyd. Because Floyd had niggas getting weak at the knees like SWV.
True.
Facts. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Coach, now you know I like Dale, man, but you know Bill getting taken a little bit too far. I think Bill taking it to the crazy right now, man. You know, I got one question for you, Coach. Is a servant greater than his master?
Is the servant greater than his master? Well, it depends. The servant is never supposed to be, well, you're not supposed to outshine the master, but sometimes there are certain situations to where the servant can surpass the master at a certain period of time, so it just depends on what the situation is.
Yeah, but right now, this ain't one of them times right here. The teacher has not, the student has not surpassed the teacher right now.
Hey,
nigga, please.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, see,
everybody on that list has been an Olympian. First of all, let's start right there.
Yeah.
Most of the people that Bill mentioned was Olympian. You know what I'm saying? You got Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Tony Otava, Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Olympians,
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, you got golden medals. We know Roy Jones got robbed in the Olympics. We know Floyd got robbed in the Olympics. So basically, you got
four gold medals
right there.
On there. Yeah, because Sugar Ray Leonard was on that list too. He got Leonard on there. Man, this man talking about, but see, brother, what you got to fail to realize, brother Coach Eddie, is this here. I think what Bill is trying to do, he trying to, push the P and parlay the situation as to draw comparisons. So in order to show how great his son is in this modern day era. And I think that he feels that, the people the critics is not really giving him a fair shake. And, if they gave him a fair shake, then they would have an opportunity to see the greatness that this young man has done at such a young age in comparison to the greats.
No, but see, this brother, he's standing on the shoulders of giants already. Them gentlemen, they have already paved the way for Devin Haney to come in and fool the public. I mean, come in and establish himself among the public. They paved the way. They paved the way. And now Devin is a great fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter. But we ain't gonna compare him to any of them guys on that list. So he's a good fighter. I'm taking that from him. Taking that from there. Yeah. He's a good fighter, but Floyd Mayweather, like I say, Floyd Mayweather has always displayed his true, he was with Roger Mayweather, his uncle. He grew up in a fighting family. This kid been fighting since day one. Floyd has way more grit than Devin had. I mean, Floyd has displayed his grit on many occasions. We've seen Floyd get hurt and jump right back in the fire and say, you got to kill me. It's still to you. We didn't see Floyd get hurt and run. You ain't never seen Floyd do that type of performance, man. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Floyd had a great fan base. Floyd did Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. Floyd been on WWF. Floyd has paved the way for Devin. And not only that, how dare you come into my house? Just like Goody Moss said, I let you stay in crib. And you know where I live. When you was hungry, fed you a hot meal. Yeah. Look at the hand you deal. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in my house, bro. You grew up in my house. You sleep on my couch. And now you're going to turn around and say this about me?
So he's
if it
better.
For me, it wouldn't be no you, brother.
He's better than the master. See, Dev Dollars has exceeded the master. You get what I'm saying? Like Floyd had that glow, but now Dev is Bruce Leroy now. He's the one that's coming with the glow. And I think what it is, the critics, they are upset at the fact that, the way, Dollar Bill is able to harness the power of the glow from a great such as, Floyd Money Mayweather and harness that power and to internalize the light that comes from the power of the glow in order to parlay a situation to where he can be the youngest undisputed champion, in the history of boxing. Go ahead, Coach. I'm just bullshit.
Man, you right. Hey, I'm just sitting there listening to you, man. Hey, like I say, Bill, man, if you listen to the show, man, this ain't no shade on Bill, man. We got to put some respect on our elders. They're doing everything Floyd. He going through the jewelry store like Floyd. He doing the money phone like Floyd. He's taking pictures of his watch like Floyd. Everything that they ever do, is a carbon copy of Floyd, man. Come on, man. How you gonna pass the master? I'm the master. I'm the master. He the grasshopper. Yeah. He's still the grasshopper. He just hit a speed bump. He got to learn how to get back in the game. You know what I mean? He's still a jitterbug right now. He's still wet behind the ears in comparison to Floyd. Yeah. Now in comparison to these other guys, he okay. But in comparison to Floyd, he ain't nothing but a jitterbug. Yeah. He ain't nothing but a grasshopper compared to Floyd. So, it is what it is, man. No shade for there, but there you got a long way to go for you to reach that mountaintop, brother. It is what it is. That's my call, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Yeah. Hey, this is so different. Hey, you know what? That sounds like some shit Bill to say, too. No, see, what you got to do, see, when you're pushing the PC, hold on, matter of fact, I got something for you, Devin Haney fan. For you, Devin Haney fan, if you love Bill Haney, because Bill always talk about the difficulty, the level of difficulty that it took for someone like himself in order to accomplish what he's been able to accomplish in sport of boxing.
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
Shout out to Ricky. He say Tank resume better, no doubt. Okay, cool. Hey, anyway, so I'm finna get y'all some ammunition. I'm finna get y'all some ammunition, boy. I'm finna get y'all a Tommy gun right now, boy. I'm finna get y'all a Tommy gun. I want to see y'all take this information and run with it. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Mo, hold on. Let me be more specific. Resume along with accomplishments, because I see right now I gotta add that in there. I saw people. So let me do this. When Haney announced the Regis fight, now you know this because we was talking about it. More than half of y'all motherfuckers thought that Haney was gonna get knocked the fuck out. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Not you, Slim, but you know what it was. Oh, he's finally about to get knocked out. Read, you know how much money I made off that fight because they thought Haney was going to get knocked out. He washed them so bad, all of a sudden, the boogeyman of 140 is no longer. And all of a sudden, Regis is washed up. So who on T.O. resume better than Regis? Because we already know T.O. have, what, about 3 or 4, we say 2 to 3 gift decisions? It's 0 gift decisions on Haney resume. If you say the Loma is a gift decision, I disagree. I think half people thought Haney won, the other half thought Loma won. So don't bring up, please stop bringing up T.O. and Haney, because it's not even on the same level. Because we already know what Haney did to the motherfucker that watched motherfucking T.O. And Haney did that twice over in motherfucking Australia. While fucking T.O. got washed in his so-called backyard in New York. Come on, man. Slim, stop playing. And we just seen when Raymond Muataya went life and death with Abdullaev. Who made easy work of Abdullaev? Who? Haney. So y'all gotta stop this, Mo. I get it. Y'all don't like Bill, but y'all gotta look at more boxing and get that youngin' credit, because he made easy work of JoJo. He beat Linares. We can go down the list, man. Y'all gotta stop this bam ass hating shit, Slim. It's out of control. But that's all I got for you, Mo.
Salute, fam.
Man, get that man credit.
All right, so here we go right here. Here we go right here. Now, this is for Mr. T.Y. and my main man, Ron Boyfriend. This is for them. Now, Mr. T.Y. Ron Boyfriend, I got something for you. Now, I know a lot of you guys are friends of Bill Haney, and you have to understand how he was able to navigate through this system called boxing. You get what I'm saying? How he was able to overcome, like Martin Luther King, overcome the situation. Listen, boy, hey, let me tell you something. Hey, when I pulled this up and I found this, I said, oh no, I gotta show him this here. Bam. Okay, according to ChatGPT, how difficult is it for a black man to succeed in boxing as an independent promoter, manager, and trainer like Bill Haney? This is what ChatGPT says. Succeeding in boxing as an independent promoter, manager, and trainer, particularly as a black man like Bill Haney, is extremely difficult, though not impossible. Bill Haney's journey with his son, Devin the Dream Haney, is a rare case and reflects a combination of strategic brilliance, business savvy, and relentless drive. Here's a breakdown of the major challenges and dynamics involved. The first challenge you're going to go through is the systemic barriers in boxing. Institutional power. Boxing has long been dominated by established promoters like Top Rank, PBC, Matchroom, and Golden Boy. This is what ChatGPT says, right? These entities often control media access, major fight dates, and ranking influence. Gatekeeping. Independent figures, especially those without long-standing ties to these institutions, often face resistance or get boxed out by major opportunities. Get boxed out of major opportunities. These are some of the things that, if you're a Devin Haney fan, I'm giving you some ammunition. These are some of the things that the Haneys, Bill Haney in particular, had to go through in order to create the greatness of Devin the Dream Haney.
True.
Racial bias. You guys can see the racial bias. Racial bias. It says underrated or dismissed. Black entrepreneurs in boxing sometimes face subtle or overt racial bias, including being underestimated or excluded from business opportunities and media coverage. Historical precedent. Few black men have controlled all three lanes, trainer, manager, promoter, at an elite level. The system hasn't been structured to support that model. This is what ChatGPT said. Hey, bro, I am not making this up, fam. I swear to God, I ain't making this up. So it says marketing and exposure. Financial hurdles, self-funding. Bill Haney invested heavily in Devin's early career. Many others may lack the capital to do the same. Marketing and exposure. Promoters with big media deals get fights on TV and into title contention more easily. Independent paths require building your own media presence, something that the Haneys did very well via social media. This is what's going on. ChatGPT. Hey, this ChatGPT, dog. This ChatGPT. That's all I'm saying. Hey, call him what's your name? You call him from?
Martin from Oakland, two times.
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, coach. Man, the more you look at Devin Haney's resume, especially these quote unquote 7 champions,
yeah,
shit's a joke, coach. Look at all these dudes he fought. Look how old they were, coach. Gamboa was damn near 40. He was 39. Linares was 36. He had already lost 5 times. And the one thing, if you follow Linares' career, all his losses, except for the last 2, were by knockout. So he had already been knocked out 5 times when he had Devin Haney doing the stanky leg. Jojo Diaz is a huge bust. He lost 5 of his last 6 fights, coach. 5 out of 6. That's how trash this fool is. You know what I'm saying? Loma gave it to him, and Loma was 10 years older than Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ron Boy Fresh brought up the Regis thing, and he's right. Anybody that heard that Regis fight get announced thought Regis was going to put him on, except for the people that saw that fight against Daniel Soria. I've seen that fight. He got dropped a couple of times. One knockdown didn't get counted. He got his ass whooped in front of his hometown. It was supposed to be a showcase fight, and all his showcase was that Regis was done. You feel me? That's why Bill Haney picked him. Let's not pretend like, oh my God, because let's keep it a buck, coach. If Bill really wanted to fight the best guy at 140, he would have picked fucking Gary Antoine Russell or somebody like that. A guy that's a straight hitter in his prime. Not some 34-year-old washed-up dude just because he picked up a vacant title because, you know, the undisputed champ, you know, gave up all his belts. So if you look at that, those 7 champions, only 2 of them had belts. One of them was fucking Killer Cam. And Killer Cam's arguably the most trash fighter to become champion at 135 since God knows when. So how much credit can we really put on this dude's name? He's cool. But let's face facts, coach. I don't think money was the only reason why he dug Sandor Martin. Because we all seen Sandor Martin put on the clinic on Mikey Garcia. We all seen Sandor Martin put on the clinic on Tio. You feel me? And we all seen him whoop the dude that he fought the other day. You feel me? So let's not act like, oh boy, a scrub and it was all about the money. It was about the money and getting an extra ass whooping coming off that Ryan fight. You feel me? That's good, but you can only give him so much credit, coach. You can only give him so much credit when, you fought Loma. Hey, Loma put it on him, coach. I don't care what nobody says, he put on a 20. The point when you fighting a dude that you're 10 years younger than, and you've got way more reach, and you're known as Mr. Jab and Grab, and that dude out jabs you, you got your ass whooped. I'm sorry, coach. And if you don't want to acknowledge you got your ass whooped, you got embarrassed by a motherfucker that ain't got no business embarrassing you when he's 10 years older and he's short as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I would shout out to Martin. Martin, you from Oakland, right? You from Oaktown. The fact that you from Oakland and you talking bad about the Haneys, you from the town, you know what I mean? You might not, Bill might not allow you to come back to the town for saying that, brother. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, unlike Bill, I never left. I still got property out here, coach.
All right, salute, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so ChatGPT. Hey, shout out to Bless, man. Bless, what's going on, sis? ChatGPT says credibility and marketing, credibility and network building. Now, the question is, how hard is it for someone such as the Bill Haney to independently be successful in boxing? That was the question, right? Something of that sort, right? It said, respect from matchmakers and networks. You must prove your fighter is worth the risk. Bill Haney strategically moved Devin through Mexico to build a record before making waves in the U.S. Hold on. Hold on. You get what I'm saying? It's a business acumen. Business acumen. Business acumen. You need to understand contracts, negotiations, logistics, sanctioning bodies, and global boxing politics. What makes Bill Haney different? Vision and long-term strategy. He had a clear plan to develop Devin from a young age, media savvy. Bill Haney leverages YouTube, interviews, and direct access to fans to control their own narrative. This is ChatGPT. Negotiations strength. He took risk and demanded equality and demanded equity in deals others would shy away from. Loyalty and unity. He and Devin stuck together, which is rare in an industry where handlers often change frequently. The bottom line is this: for a black man to succeed as an independent boxing entrepreneur, the odds are stacked high, but not insurmountable. It takes unusual discipline and business knowledge, smart navigation of racial and industry politics, a fighter who is not only talented, but fully bought into the vision. Bill Haney's success isn't easily replicated, but it's instructive, and it provides and it proves that with the right approach, it can be done. This is what ChatGPT said. Let's get it. Let's call it. What's the name? Where you call it from?
Just one more time. I mean, it's gonna be quick. Real quick. I hear you, Marty, but Martin from Oakland, but I think you're confusing what I'm saying, man. You just think about what you just said. His resume, he fought all these people, all these old motherfuckers, all this. Linares were old. But you know who didn't want to fight him? Ryan Garcia refused to fight him because they were too risky for him. So Haney fought all of the Golden Boy fighters that Ryan was too scared to fight. Keep that in mind. And it's not even about whether his resume is better than Floyd. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the resume compared to his contemporaries. You just talked all that shit about his resume, but it's still better than his contemporaries. That's just all I'm getting at. I'm not trying to tell you his shit is world class and on a grand scheme of things, but that just shows you how shitty these boxers' resumes are, and Haney shit surpasses them. Whether you call this motherfucker washed up and that motherfucker washed up, then why didn't Rod do it then? Why didn't Shakur ain't get a chance? Why didn't we can go down the list? How come motherfucking Reggie ain't do it then? These are motherfuckers in the weight class. You know, we can go down the list on that shit. Nobody else beat Regis. I keep talking about Josh beat him. We know that half the people felt like Regis won that Josh fight. Am I lying?
Somebody, Josh,
am I wrong? Coach?
Yeah. A lot of people felt.
And so now all of a sudden, when Haney demolishes him, he ain't gonna give him credit because Regis got dropped a fight beforehand. So we ain't gonna give him credit. It don't matter what. I think we have to point now on the same point we was with Floyd. No matter where, and I'm not putting Haney on Floyd level. I know everybody want to twist it like Ron, Boyd, Calvin. No, I'm just saying I see that. It's a lot of hate and nobody giving Haney credit. But y'all can't come up with a better resume other than y'all think T.O. will beat him. But when you resume for resume, Haney resume is better than motherfucking T.O.'s. It just is what it is, Mo. I'm out. That's it. I ain't calling back though. You got it.
Hey, y'all heard Mo. Y'all heard what Mo said. Y'all heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on now. I don't want y'all to get mad at ChatGPT. Now, I said, you know what? Maybe ChatGPT is being biased. Maybe the Haneys got ChatGPT on the payroll. So I decided to put a different search in there. I said, what are the odds of a black man becoming the next Bill Haney in the sport of boxing? I try to trick it, right? It say the odds of a black man becoming the next Bill Haney, a highly influential boxing trainer, manager, and father of undisputed champion Devin Haney, depend on a combination of talent, opportunity, discipline, connections, and strategic vision. ChatGPT says Bill Haney is notable not just for training his son, but for independently guiding his career from a young age, maneuvering through boxing's complex promotional politics and securing major fights without relying on a traditional promoter. This is what ChatGPT is saying. Key factors that influence the odds: knowledge of the sport. Bill Haney deeply studied the sport, from technical training to business strategy. For someone to follow in his footsteps, they need to become a true student of the game. Number 2, access to talent. Much of Bill's success came from having a talented son by the name of Devin the Dream Haney and being able to develop him from childhood. A similar path would likely involve discovering, raising, or closely mentoring a young boxer with elite potential. Now I'm giving the Devin Haney fans some ammunition. Cause y'all need it. Y'all need it bad in the bubble. Y'all need it. But I'm giving y'all some ammunition right now. Now, this right here now, you can go to war with this. You can go to war with this. They say entrepreneur drive. Bill Haney didn't follow the traditional path. He built his own promotional routes, made smart media moves and negotiated directly with networks and promoters. This takes boldness, smarts, and relentless drive. Race and representation. While being black in boxing isn't a barrier, the sport has long had successful black champions and trainers. The business side of boxing has been less inclusive. Breaking into the managerial and promotional side, at Haney's level, still requires overcoming institutional bias and gatekeeping, which can be a factor depending on location, resources, and network. Modern opportunity. Today, there's arguably more opportunity than ever for an ambitious black man to become the next Bill Haney. Social media gives a platform to promote fighters independently. YouTube boxing and alternative platforms are disrupting the old model. This is what ChatGPT is saying. Athletes and trainers now have more tools to control their careers without signing away long-term rights deals. Very similar to what Mama Hopefield and them doing. Did you get what I'm saying? Someone says, so what are the odds? If you're asking from a realistic rather than purely statistical point of view, low. The odds of becoming the next Bill Haney in boxing is low, but it is achievable. It said most people don't have the rare combination of patience, boxing IQ, hustle, and opportunity that Bill brought to the table. But someone committed, smart, and strategic, with or without a talented boxer in the family, absolutely can do it. If you are personally interested in this path, it says that I can help you. Hey, man, look here, man. So I don't gave you Devin Haney fans some ammunition. Next time you go to war and you over there on the boxing voice, and you want to argue with Tip Bayless, I'm giving you some ammunition where you can show them, where you can support your argument. You know what I mean? What you know? What was able to be done? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what made me look this up. Because Bill always talk about, man, I did it independently. And I'm like, okay. And I kind of like used to always brush over it. Yeah, we did it independently. But I know how hard that is. So I'm saying, okay, I get it. A lot of people don't like Bill. I get all that. I ain't tripping on that. I say, well, why he keep emphasizing independent? So so what I'm saying is, when you are independent in boxing, you leave yourself at a strategic disadvantage, because the gatekeepers, the power brokers, are the ones who control who are willing and dealing. So if you're not with Top Rank, if you're not with PBC, if you're not with Matchroom, Golden Boy, or Queensberry, it's going to be very difficult for you as an independent. You know, of course, you have to make deals with the power brokers. You have to make deals with Top Rank. You have to make deals with PBC. You have to make deals with Golden Boy, Matchroom, and Queensberry, because those guys control a lot of the dates. You got to make deals with the independent promoter that's in a certain region or a certain network as well, like a Pro Box or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're going to have to, you have to do that. So I say, well, this allowed me to understand how difficult that is. Do you get what I'm saying? For anybody, whether you black, white, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. For anybody, this is how difficult it is. Because, and shout out to Trey Assad, because of the power brokers that's there. You get what I'm saying? Because the way these dudes do it, if you're not on our side of the fence or working with us, then the hell with you. And that's pretty much how they doing it. That's pretty much how they doing it. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, and to make the kind of money that they made, it's crazy. All jokes aside, to make the kind of money that they've been able to make is crazy. They made a lot of money and finna make some more goddamn money. Now, I'm hearing that, I don't know how true this is. I don't know whether Devin Haney gonna fight Ryan Garcia next or he fight Teofimo Lopez. I don't know, because we're hearing all kind of stuff. We're hearing that Devin and Ryan was finna go down in October. Then next thing you know, we're hearing that, okay, no, Teofimo, the racist is now fighting doggone Jerron Boots Ennis. Then we hear no, Devin Haney and Teofimo, the racist, is now getting ready to fight each other. So we don't heard three different things within the past week or so. We've heard Devin and Teofimo, and Ryan Garcia rematch is going to happen. That's going down in October. Right after that, we heard that nope. I think Boots and Devon is they finna get ready to, that's negotiable. I'm telling you what I see on what's being reported. What's on X? What I seen on X, right? They said that about Boots and Tio, and then now they're saying that goddamn Tio and Devin Haney is close to being finalized. Now I'm not gonna lie. I confirmed that. I got in contact with you know who. I confirmed that. There are some talks. I'll say that there are some talks. I'm not going to jump out the window because I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to jump out the window because in boxing, and you guys been watching boxing a while over here. You can't be catching the Holy Ghost about nothing. You know what I mean? Because you really can't get excited about it until you actually see these guys in the ring. Because you'll be getting the Holy Ghost, doing the Tootsie Roll, the Butterfly, the Cabbage Patch, you know what I mean? The Smurf, the Wop, the Pac-Man. You'll be doing all of that, right? Thinking it's finna be on and cracking. And next time it don't materialize.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Do you get what I'm saying? So again, I'm just saying that's very, very difficult to do. That's like an independent rapper. Let's say you're an independent rapper and you're trying to, from back in the day, and you're trying to make it into the music business. Okay, in the music business, you had the gatekeepers. You had the Interscopes. You had the Universals. And then you had all of their subsidiary, Columbia and all that stuff there. But then you had the subsidiary channels. You may have an independent that's connected to a major now. Rockefeller signed a deal with Def Jam, who's owned by Universal. Cash Money, No Limit signed a deal with Interscope. that's owned by Universal. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and they control all of the distribution chains and outlets. They control all of the distribution chains and outlets. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's very, very, they control everything. So it's very, very difficult to navigate through that and try to have some level of success. If you're trying to go, the conventional way. And conventionally, it only works if, like back in the day, we gonna sign the artist. You ain't gonna make no money. You're gonna make money from touring and merchandise, stuff like that. But we're gonna sign the artist. You're not gonna really get no royalty checks. We gonna get in contact with BDS. Broadcasting data scans. Broadcasting data systems. We're gonna get in contact with BDS. We're gonna get you some spins on our radio station. So we got a radio station that we're dealing with in Tacoma, Washington. We got another radio station that we're dealing with down in I forgot that college town in Texas. That college town in Texas, we got some, we're trying to get some spins on Baltimore and New York, this and that. And depending on which region that your music has been playing at, that would determine how much money that you're going to have to pay to get your record on there. The regions. Of course, the New York radio stations are a lot more expensive when you're going through BDS and you're trying to go through Moses Media. You're trying to put together you're trying to put together what they call it, AIP. You're trying to put together AIP and stuff like that. I mean the EPK. You're trying to put together EPK, electronic press kit. You're trying to send it out, get some spins, send it to the program director or the radio director, stuff like that. So I could just imagine in boxing just how that would be for anybody. I think that'd be very, very, very difficult to do. You know what I mean? This is why a fighter may come in and he may sign with Top Rank. And then after that fighter's been with Top Rank for some years, he's learning the game, learning the system, has some fights. You use that Top Rank platform to build you up. And then once you get enough knowledge and wherewithal about yourself, then you leave out, once you become a free agent, you're able to leave because you learned a lot more from that platform. From that promotional company, which is the platform that launched your career, you learned a lot from that, and you was able to take that knowledge, and now apply it to future endeavors. Do you get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So that right there, is telling. That right there is telling within itself. I hear what Bill is saying, but I'm not one of those who going for, I'm not saying Devin Haney is, again, Floyd Mayweather was a motherfucker, bro. He was a motherfucker. Yeah, I know you became undisputed, but context is everything. Like this is the thing, right? It's some in life, things are not just as simple as, I became undisputed. And Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, they didn't. Okay, what was the context? Let's look at that. What was the context in that? What was going on at that time when they was fighting? And what was going on at the time that you was fighting that presented an opportunity for you to be able to fight for undisputed? Like, context matters. Context really, really matters. This is why I tell you guys, I never compare this generation to the old school. Why I never compare the generation to the old school? Because they didn't have to go through the criteria. The criteria was different. And unless these guys went through the same criteria that those guys went through in the old school, then I can do a comparison. It was a lot more harder. Oh, Carl, hold on. It was a lot more harder and difficult at that time for those guys. They fought more. They fought 8-ounce gloves, 15 rounds, same day weigh-ins. The circumstances was different. That's why I don't do no comparison. Carla, what's your name? Where you call it from?
Hey, Coach Eddie 2 times.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I say, Floyd, Devin Haney's skills was honed by Floyd Mayweather Sr. I know that guy that, that made that whole, article about Devin Haney doing the independent. Yeah, and shout out, yes, he did. Bill did a tremendous job, getting his son to the bag, getting him to the right place where he need to be, and he made a ton of money. Like I say, Floyd Mayweather Sr. helped hone Devin Haney's skills, and Bill was able to, basically keep him, in touch or get him in contact with all the
fighters that have poured a lot into Devin Haney. It's been several fighters that have poured a lot into Devin Haney.
Yeah.
To make him who he is right now, to make him as good of a fighter as he is right now. The only difference between Devin Haney, it's a lot of difference between Devin and Floyd, but Floyd can come out of retirement right now and probably lock down a guaranteed deal of $100 million to fight opponent. And the dude's almost 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Floyd was able to get these large contracts, guaranteed money. So $250, $300 million contracts. He fought Manny Pacquiao, made excess of $200 million. Same thing with Conor McGregor. So Floyd was a crossover star, in itself, man. Like I said, the dude probably made over $1 billion in his career. And like I said, there is no comparison. So I don't understand why he would compare himself to Floyd.
Yeah, he's talking about at the age of 26. That's the cutoff point.
Yeah, age of 26.
So look at what Floyd Mayweather was doing at 26, and look at what Devin is doing at 26, and then do a side by side comparison. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing on X.
I think Bill is also starting to realize that if it wasn't for Floyd, somebody like Floyd that paved the way, just like Ali and all them guys, Sugar Ray Robinson, they all paved the way for each other. Devin wouldn't probably be in that position that he is. Somebody that always paved the way. It's always somebody that came before you and made the road smooth for you. What they call the pioneers. That went and chopped the trees down, that laid the foundation, that showed you the blueprint. I mean, Bill Haney himself said he got the green print from Floyd himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything points back to Floyd. I mean, if people can say what they want about Floyd, he's a narcissist. Yeah, he has a lot of character flaws, but at the end of the day, dude has paved the way for a lot of these young fighters, man, to show them how to get paid money and take least amount of punishment, high risk. I mean, low risk, high reward. Floyd, showed these guys how to do that, and they took it and ran with it. So these guys are making a lot of money. They spend on the shoulders of Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, but I said that's my call, Cole. I just wanted to just add that little 2 cents in there.
All right. Yeah, you can never. That's why I don't agree with the comparison, because you got to see what was going on at that time. Sometimes it's not as simple as black and white. Sometimes you got to look. There's a gray area there, and you got to. Context is everything. So what's the context? Do you get what I'm saying? I get what Bill is doing. He's trying to promote his son and by drawing the comparison to an all-time great such as Floyd Mayweather and say, hey, look, Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great. And you see how his career turned out. But at the age of 26, this all-time great such as Floyd Mayweather, has he accomplished what Devin Haney has accomplished? And then what Floyd has his own accomplishments as well within that. And that's what he's saying. So I get what he's doing. I'm drawing from the all-time great and doing a comparison so that I can elevate the profile and status of my son. But the context is it. But the context is everything. Like you just can't do that. You just can't do that and leave out the context. Me, I always look at context. I'm not. That's like a police. That's what this is. That's like a police. Let's say there's a domestic violence dispute going on outside, right? And then the police pull up and they see the guy punching somebody. They see a dude in the red shirt punching the guy in the green shirt. I'm like, man, that dude in the red shirt whooped that dude in the green shirt. Hey, you saw what he did too? Yeah, dog, I know, dog. You know what I mean? And then the police come lock him up, throw him in jail. Yeah, man, he was assaulting that dude. Then the question, okay, what was the content? Well, how they got in the fight? Oh, the dude in the green shirt threw a pot of hot grits on him. He what? Yeah, his girl made him a pot of hot grits, and she put some dye in it, put some dye in it, mixed it with the grits, and then the nigga with the green shirt had them throw a pot of hot grits with lime and with lye and dye in it and throwed it on him, and it was sticking on him. So he had to go to the hospital, and then when he came back, he saw Buddy and gave him the business. I'm like, you get what I'm saying, man? He didn't hit the man for nothing. But my point is, context is everything. And if you do it without putting context in there, it'll just, you can take something and run with it. That's why when I looked up on ChatGPT, the shit was funny as hell. I said, boy, once I give Devin Haney fans this ammunition. So if you hear anybody using these talking points over here, you know where they got it from. Look, y'all can take this and run with it. Y'all can take this and run with it. You can debate Shakur fans. You can debate Devin Haney, Tank fans. You can debate you can debate all the fools. Look here, man. You get what I'm saying? If that's your job. So I just gave Ron Boy Fresh some ammo, and I gave Ty some ammo. Ty from the East Coast. Y'all can use that. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is.
True.
Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Now, Mr. Floyd Money Mayweather. Mr. Floyd Mayweather, like I said before. Now, you guys know that Floyd Mayweather was accused of being a fraud and going broke. They say that Floyd Mayweather was being, lied. A media outlet put out some information, said that Floyd Mayweather lied about buying 60 apartment buildings in New York and I think on the Lower East Side of Manhattan and stuff like that. And they said he was fronting, and they say he lied and all that stuff there. So Floyd Mayweather has sued the media outlet, and he said that was false information, fake news. They're trying to destroy his reputation, name, and brand, and he's not going for it. Let me let you guys hear this. Hold on, let's get to the super chat right quick. Shout out to Ready to Rumble. He said, Dev is the top pillow fisted puncher in the modern era. Okay, let's go over here. Now, it says right here, this is baller alert. Let's see. It say Floyd Mayweather blasts Business Insider in $100 million lawsuit over lies that could cost him billions. Like I said before, Floyd Mayweather blasts Business Insider in $100 million lawsuit over lies that can cost him billions. The money man himself. Let's continue. It says, during the panel at the Real Deals New York Forum 2025, Mayweather was there to talk real estate. But when asked about his legal battle with Business Insider and journalist David Giger, he didn't hold back. Let's continue.
And I've never sued a media outlet. The media outlet throughout my life has bashed me, talked bad.
All right, let's go. Here we go. So we do this? All right, let's go. Here we go.
And I've never sued a media outlet. The media outlet throughout my life has bashed me, talked bad about me, spoke bad about my family. Now, I've always been judged because how I have presented myself when I'm promoting a fight. You cannot judge me for entertaining the people when I'm promoting a fight. Judge me for the person that you know. You can't judge me if you don't know me. So that's no different from people in this room may want to do a deal with me. But if someone going out there putting lies on my name, putting lies on me and my team and my family and hurting my business, we're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit against a media company for speaking bad.
So you heard, Floyd, all of y'all who said that my dog was broke, all of y'all who said Floyd was flogging, all of y'all said who Floyd was capping. You get what I'm saying? Floyd is refuting these claims. My client, Floyd Money Mayweather, is refuting these claims. There would not be any scandalization or dismersification on Floyd Money Mayweather's name and moniker and brand sake. If there are any outlets out there, media or non-media, who desires or wants to go upon a dismersification campaign against Floyd Money Mayweather, please do so at your own risk.
True.
Let's continue.
And I've never, about my company, I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar.
Floyd said he is a lot of things, but he's not a liar. Let's continue.
I work hard to build my name, to build my reputation, and I'm not gonna let anyone go out there and smear my name and talk bad about me, talk bad about my family, or talk bad about my company.
You heard what Floyd say. He worked hard for his name and reputation, and he would not allow a sap sucker to tarnish his name, talk bad about him, or talk bad about his company, because his brand, you know, he put a lot of work into building his brand, and that's how he makes money. And if you try to dismertify his brand or put dirt on it, it will hurt the bottom line. So before Floyd Mayweather allows someone to scandalize and dismertify his good name and character, he will fight back in the court system.
True.
Let's go.
All right, one more toughie. So
nothing is tough.
No? Okay.
After being in the sport of boxing, dealing with the sport of boxing, there's nothing that's tough.
Fair. So that article sparked rumors that you are bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded.
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bad about my company.
So you heard that? If you call 2 private jets, owning 100 billions, you owning 100 billion, 100 buildings, you get what I'm saying? If you call that, bro, let's say that one more again.
I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. I work hard to build my name, to build my reputation, and I'm not gonna let anyone go out there and smear my name and talk bad about me, talk bad about my family, or talk bad about my company.
All right, one more toughie. So
nothing is tough.
No? Okay.
After being in the sport of boxing, dealing with the sport of boxing, there's nothing that's tough.
Fair. So that article sparked rumors that you are bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded.
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody want to live like that.
He said if owning 100 billions and owning 2 private jets and being able to do what you want to do is going bankrupt, he said, then I guess everybody want to live like that.
True.
I'm like, man, the man's still buying ice. He's still buying ice. I still see him flying around in private jets, ride limos. He got these big ass security guards with him. I said, if he going broke, I can't tell. You know what I mean? The man still look like, you get what I'm saying? Still look like he balling to me. You dig? Let's continue.
Bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody want to live like that.
So Floyd just let it be known. You get what I'm saying? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe what the people are saying in the media. You get what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. I just realized that phone was back at the bottom. Don't believe what the people saying in the media. Please understand. As a matter of fact, let me say this here. If you are a sapsucker that's in the chat and you're scandalizing and dismertifying Floyd Mayweather's good name for the sake of entertainment purposes, this will not be tolerated. Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Oh, I haven't forgot. Hold on, we supposed to cover Mama Hopefield too, right? Yeah, we know we got enough time to squeeze Mama Hopefield in there. Now, I'm going over here to Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Here you go right here. Now, we finna go over here to Mama Hopefield now. This is the Mama Hopefield episode of the show. Y'all please share this live. Anyways, right here, right? So, I was just scrolling. This came up on my timeline because I subscribed to Blue, and this came up. And then when I looked at this, I saw a picture of Mama Hopefield. Now, before I get into this, roast, as you can see, it looks like Mama Hopefield hairline has went further back. So as you can see, she is 3/4 bald. Mama Hopefield is 3/4 bald, as you can see right here. This weave he got in his hair, this shit hanging on for dear life right now.
True.
Boy, this weave, this nigga got in his hair right here, bro. Like, what's the point? When you 3/4 bald, what is the point? Like, what's the, at this point in time, what's the goddamn point? You get what I'm saying? Like, like nigga, do you have a barber and a hairstylist at the same time? You have a barber and a hairstylist at the same time. Okay, barber, now I want you to add me right here, man. You know what I mean? Don't go too far back. I'm trying to save what I got left. He said, man, you might well cut this shit off. True. He said, you might well cut this shit off. Hey, Brandon, went to the barber. Hey, man, now look, stop. Now, wait a minute now. When you cut my hair, just make sure when you edge me, make sure you shape me up pretty good. He said, man, you might well cut this shit off, man. True. Like, what's the point? At this point, what's the point? Boy, let me tell you something. If I ever get to this point, I'm just going bald. Man, it ain't no need. I got a nice shape. My head, I got a little peanut shaped head. No diddy. But I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? At this point, you just might as well. Anyway, let's see what mama got to say. Blue gonna do an introduction for 25 minutes, so I don't want to hear the introduction.
Listen right here.
The comments and the news that's out there, the bull crap about Kid and Mason fight. All right. Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them.
He said all right, okay, all right, let's go right there.
But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yeah.
Know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? That mean we own your black ass.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kick a Pre?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Wait a minute. Stop. I spoke to Oscar, and Oscar told us, at Golden Boy, I spoke to Oscar at Golden Boy, and Oscar told us that they have bigger plans for us. Like, what plans? What plans y'all got? You don't duck H2O, poured out, say you was hurt. You don't duck Shakur Stevenson, nigga was laying in the hospital like he was on his deathbed. You know what I mean? And then now you ducking dog on Abdullah Mason. True. But the only reason I'm talking about this, Mama Hopefield threw a shot at me, and I caught it. Let's go.
Yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million.
Right. So you heard him say that.
Golden Boy offered him a 5-year deal for $5 million. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't got but a GED. According to Mama Hopefield, we had an opportunity to fight Abdullah Mason for $1 million. However, Golden Boy had bigger plans for us. What are the plans, sir? They offered us, even though that Abdullah Mason offered us $1 million, his team, $1 million for us to fight each other, the same amount of money that we were going to get paid to fight Shakur. Golden Boy came back and said that we're going to give you $5 million for 5 years. $5 million to fight? No. $1 million to fight? No. $5 million for 5 years. So let me get this straight. So if you fight 3 fights this year, they're only required to give you $1 million since you signed a 5-year, $5 million contract. Yes. Are you sure about that, Bam? I don't know. Okay, let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Let's go.
Plans. Yes, we will fight Mason. We want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But the
star title contender, Abdullah Mason, and let's listen to his ridiculous, bizarre reasoning for doing it. Let's listen right here.
The comments and the news that's out there, the bull crap about Kid and Mason fight. All right. Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million.
A 5-year deal for $5 million. Okay, let's continue.
Right. So you heard him say that.
Hackerton guaranteed 5 years.
And what he had to say. I want y'all to hear him say it himself. Listen here.
Guaranteed 5 years employment, guaranteed we'll be fighting for its title soon. What would you pick? All right, so we got the Greg Hackett's and all them saying all that nonsense they don't know about. Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table.
He said I had $5 million on the table. No. Oh, this man making it seem like, hey, he had $5 million on the table. $5 million for 5 years, sir. You could have 10 fights this year. You ain't getting but $1 million. You ain't getting but $1 million, fam. According to what you just said, you going to offer you a 5-year deal for $5 million. If you fight once a year for the next 5 years, that's $1 million a year. $1 million a fight. If you fight 3 times a year for the next 5 years, which is 15 fights, you only making $5 million. That same $5 million. Which one would you take? I'd take that $1 million. Let's go.
Deal for $5 million on the table. All that nonsense they don't know about. Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table. A deal for $5 million on the table. And the team that's offering is saying, nah. So I had a choice. Are we going this side for $1 million, or we going this side for $5 million?
So $1 million for one fight, not $5 million for one fight. According to what you said, do we take the one? So do you see how numbers can lie? Do you see how numbers can lie? Which one you gonna take? Do $1 million for one fight or 5? You gonna take the $1 million or the $5 million? So a person who just hear that, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the $5 million. That's more money. Exactly. We're taking more money. But then when you break down, no. You just said $5 million. Is that $5 million a year? No, $5 million for 5 years. So how many fights are you gonna have in those 5 years? Do you plan on being very active in those 5 years? Because you getting the same goddamn money. Do you get what I'm saying? You getting the same goddamn money. Shit, you know what I mean? Bro, you can't make, see, that's why I say context is everything. If you just throw numbers out there and say some stuff, you'll just take it and run with it. But context is everything. True. Let's continue.
And $5 million, that's just the minimum. That ain't even everything. That's just the minimum. So y'all can believe with that.
So he said $5 million is just the minimum.
Nigga, please.
Nigga, please. Okay, so $5 million is the minimum. Okay, how do you get to the maximum? You got to fight somebody, right? You can't be fighting with tomato cans y'all been fighting. You got to fight somebody, right? How you going to get to the maximum then? Okay, that's the minimum. Oh, so $1 million a year. That's the minimum. Okay, what's the maximum? What the maximum is? Bro, 5 years? Nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
Anyway, let's go.
One, I thank you to the fans that's been following us. We appreciate y'all. And I really don't like putting money business out there, but I figured I'd clear the rumors. Nobody's scared of no Mason. We look forward fighting Mason. We shared the ring with them. Anyway.
Hey, do you see this little whole shit he do?
Forward fighting Mason. We shared the ring with them.
Hey, women do that. Bro, women do that. What, bro, do you see this? Women do this. Well, listen, women do like women do that. You don't see men doing that, fam. Bro, I'm tired of, oh my God, bro, this nigga here is sweeter than cut, get sweet, go. Let me see the do the wrong. I'm talking about this nigga here, boy. Boy, this nigga here, Lord have mercy.
True.
Oh, this nigga here is sweet. Let's go.
Scared of no Mason. We look forward fighting Mason. We shared the ring with them. Anyway, our next opponent in June is a good one. This is the test. I can't say who.
He say it's a good one. Your next opponent in June is a good one. Wait a minute. Shakur Stevenson was a good one. Abdullah Mason is a good one. So if your next opponent in June, is they gonna be just as good as Abdullah Mason or Shakur Stevenson? Are they gonna be just as good as Abdullah Mason or Shakur Stevenson? You say it's gonna be a good one. Nigga, hey,
nigga, please.
Anyways,
who it is, but this is a good fight right here. All right, so I hope y'all tune in June. We fresh off the bench. This is our first fight back since November, and if this ain't a step up, I don't know what to tell y'all.
He say, if this ain't a step up, I don't know what to tell y'all. Wasn't Shakur Stevenson a step up? What about Abdullah Mason? Wasn't that a step up too? One fight, you fake like you was on your deathbed. You and your son. Come on, kid. Get a Floyd. Get on the bed, Floyd. Okay, here, come on. Let me hook you up right quick. Okay, Floyd, now sit right here. Wait a minute. I got the DJ. DJ, put the Afro beats music on. Okay, Floyd. Now I want you to fake like you're dead. Like if you was to play in the movie and you was dead, how would you act? Come on, Floyd. We've seen enough movies. Go ahead, act like you're dead. All right, he's right there. Okay, Floyd, I'm gonna put the camera on. All right, 1, 2, 3, action. Play the Afrobeats music. And I was thankful for everything we get. Yeah, okay, now, all right, Flo, we did good. Now, let me post it. This nigga. Let's continue.
But I gotta wait for them to announce it. But it's gonna be a good fight. But anyway, enjoy your day. And haters, keep hating. I'm loving it. Oh my God. And the Mama Schofield Hopefield thing. Oh, it's amazing.
That's your he said, and for the haters, keep hating. Oh, and for the Mama Schofield, Hopefield, for Hopefield. I wonder who is he talking about? True. Hey, Miss Cuddy. Hey, Brandon, I wonder who is he talking about? And for the Mama Schofield thing, Hopefield thing, keep what was he talking about? I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but I wonder who is he addressing that to? Is there anybody y'all can think of? I ain't the smartest guy in the world. Is there anybody you can think of who that comment, the Mama Hopefield comment, could be referred to? Just anybody. Just anybody. I'm like, oh, hey, shout out to Marky B. Oh, man, look at Boo.
This is so funny, but I'm enjoying my life, and I hope you're enjoying yours too. Peace. Filthy. Oh, but anyway. Enjoy your day.
He say, but anyway, this nigga is straight up on. Hey, wait, I want y'all to see this. Look at this.
Announce it, but it's gonna be a good fight. But anyway, enjoy your day. And haters, keep hating. I'm loving it. Oh my God, and the Mama Schofield Hopefield thing. Oh, it's amazing. This is so funny. But I'm enjoying my life.
I just, trying to figure out who he talking about. You know what I mean? I wonder who put that Mama Hopefield thing. I'll call him. What's the name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, it's Mason from Flint, Michigan, man. What's going on with you?
Mason, talk to me, fam.
Man, this lying little bitch. This nigga here, man. I think it's the lies for me, man. It's the constant lying and playing in niggas' faces. Like the nigga Ron Boy said, niggas be trying to trick bad niggas. Nigga, anybody with any good math, with any good remedial math skills can understand that's a bad fucking deal. 5 years for $5 million. Nigga, you could, to be honest with you, if you really put your foot on the gas, you can make $5 million this year. if you would have took that Shakur fight, took the Abdullah fight, you would be $2 million up already.
Bro, you got Turkey Al-Sheikh in the game, spending money like hotcakes. You had
giving it away.
Giving it away. And you gonna sign a 5-year, $5 million deal with Golden Boy when you now that you use Golden Boy to get you to whatever status that they got you to, you could go over there and deal directly with Turkey Al-Sheikh. Bro, you talking about for 5 years they own your ass and you gonna make $5 million in them 5 years. So, you know, my simple basic math says that's $1 million a year. So, you know, let's say you have 2-3 fights. Let's say you have 2 fights this year. Are you getting paid the same $1 million? Let's say you get a little bonus. Well, we're going to give you another $500,000 bonus for whatever. That ain't shit.
And like you said earlier, when Kid Austin grow up and really get from up under that con artist ass niggas and really get to looking at them numbers in them books and see how much this man been basically fucking him out of, I would love to be a fucking fly on the wall in the room when that kid finds out this dude ain't got your best interest at heart. This nigga pimping the shit out of you. And of course he'll sign a fucking 5-year, $5 million deal on your behalf. Nigga, that nigga ain't gotta take no punches. That sweet ass nigga, I hate his voice. I hate the way he fucking smack his lips like a little bitch, roll his eyes.
Nigga be rolling his neck.
Yeah, like all that baby mama energy, nigga. You's a bitch, man. I can't stand that nigga, bro.
Hey, man. I say this nigga popping his neck. I say this nigga popping his neck and everything. I'm like, my God, bro. And then this another thing too. Man, that George Jefferson, that shit, that weave hanging on for dear life, man. Fam, yo, listen, you 3/4, Mama Hopefield, I know you watching. You 3/4 bald at this point. What is the point, fam? Like that shit holding on for dear life right now. Like, fam, you 3/4 bald. Like your hairline way back here to the top of the cranium, past the top of the cranium. Like, what is the point? Stevie wanted to get a pass because he blind. Stevie can't see, he blind. Nigga, you got 20/20. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the nigga talk about, oh, the mama Hopefield, I'm enjoying it. Nigga, don't nobody like to be the fucking butt of nobody's fucking joke. Nigga. You're not enjoying this shit. That shit is bothering you. Let's keep it a fucking bean, nigga. That shit is fucking bothering you. That everybody calls you Mama Hopefield and Auntie Sco.
Oh, man.
Those are bitch names.
Hey.
But that's my call, Coach. I appreciate you, man.
I salute, fam. Hey, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, listen. I can't even say it in front. I say, man, this motherfucker right here, dog, is crazy. I would love, you know what? I would have loved to see, because of that history. I would love to see Devin Haney and Schofield go at it. Kid Austin go at it. I would love to see that, but I don't think that'll happen right now because of the animosity that they have with each other at the moment. Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, man. Coach, Mama Hopefield is more feminine than my 2 daughters combined. I don't think Mama Hopefield is very smart. You know, that contract don't even make sense. They're either stupid or Oscar is a great businessman. The truth is, that is more money than I will ever make in this lifetime. That is true. But that's still a horrible contract. I thought Kid Austin, you know, is supposed to be the next Henry Armstrong and Sugar Ray Robinson put together.
The five stars of boxing.
Exactly. Yeah, that should count for something. They're full of shit, man. Starting with the mama. See, Coach, Oscar sees the limitations on Kid Austin.
Yeah.
And made them that poor offer.
Yeah.
And they took it. They have no choice.
They ain't got no choice.
Nobody wants to work with them.
Yeah.
You know, and when it comes to the father, nobody wants to be around that guy, man. You know, he acts like he's on his period every week. Yeah. You know, I feel that Oscar played them, and I'm glad. You know, that's what they get for ducking fight. And that's what I gotta say. Respect from New York.
I salute, fam. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want that Abdullah Macy. I think that would have been a good fight. I think that would have been a good fight. I really like just to see how that works out between Abdullah Mason and Ken Austin. I would have loved to see that fight myself. But for the justification, hey, shout out to Summit in November. But the justification is some bullshit. I said, boy, I say that's that golden boy with the protection program. They probably told him, Oscar probably told him, look, let me tell you something. You pulled some bullshit in Saudi Arabia. You got me looking bad, but took all the shit, and now he don't want to fuck with you anymore. Your reputation is destroyed. It's over with. Now, we lost money. We lost money in this. What you pulling out, we putting the bullshit. Well, the gig is up. We looked at the toxicology report. There wasn't nothing in your system. We know you were playing possum. So tell us the truth right now. Tell us the truth right now, or we're going to put you on the shelf. Oscar, Oscar, stop. Oscar, don't do this to us. Oscar, we've been nothing but loyal to you. You've always been good to us, Oscar. You treated us good. You put us in that condo that we live on the Riverwalk. Like, you did a lot for us, Oscar. Please don't do this. I'm sorry. It's just that, I was scared, my anxiety. Do you remember the interview I did when I said I got anxiety and I had to go to the hospital? I had anxiety. My anxiety kicked in, and that's what it was. But I'm on medication now. I have Xanax. I promise I won't do it again, Oscar. True. Oscar say, you know what? Oscar say, you know what? I'm finna lock you dumb ass niggas in. I tell you what, take it or leave it. I'm finna give you $5 million. $5 million. Floyd, did you hear that? Dad, why you not happy? Dad, because I don't get none of the money. Every time I make money, you take all of it. It go directly into your account. Floyd, my account is your account. Don't worry. I have your part. I have your portion invested in junk bonds. True. Dad, can I get my own license? No, you don't need a driver's license. Dad, can I get a cell phone? For what? You need to be focusing on boxing all the time. Dad, can I get on social media? Social media is negative. I have that. I have all of that for you. Whatever you need, I got it. You want a girlfriend? Don't worry. I found you a girlfriend. Get her pregnant so you can have a baby, and then you can stay in the house. Dad, can I have my own place? For what? You don't need to have your own place. I'm taking your money, and we're paying for this. Come on, you can't do this without me. True. This nigga here. I'm like, okay, this nigga here, man. I'm like, damn. What the fuck? What the fuck going on over here? Mama Hopefield, she rolling her neck. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about. Oh, look at this shit. This whole rolling. This bitch rolling her neck.
Bizarre reasoning for doing.
Saying the news, the comments and the news that's out there, the bull crap about Kid and Mason fight. All right. Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, saying
ridiculous, bizarre reasoning for doing it. Let's listen right here.
The comments and the news that's out there, the bull crap about Kid and Mason fight. All right. Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million.
Right. So you heard him say that he turned down $1 million to fight.
All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go. Yeah, I think. Hold on. Wait, was she popping her neck right here?
The Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million.
Right.
All right, popping her neck. All right, let me see. She pop her neck again. Let me see. Do she pop her neck again right here? Pop her neck.
States that's not include. Well, let me not jump the gun. Let's continue to listen what he had to say. I want y'all to hear him say it himself. Listen here.
Guaranteed 5 years employment. Guaranteed we'll be fighting for its title soon.
Guaranteed 5 years employment. Okay, 5 years employment. You know, got the guarantee now. You guaranteed now. Okay, let's go.
What would you pick? All right, so we got the Greg Hackett's and all them saying all that nonsense they don't know about. Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table. A deal for $5 million.
Hey, he said I had $5 million on the table. What's the nigga do his neck like that?
Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table.
This nigga. Well, it's the neck. It's the neck for me. It's the neck in combination. No Diddy. It's the neck in combination with the George Jefferson and the Predator. You know.
A deal for $5 million on the table, and the team that's offering is saying nah. So I had a choice: are we going this side for $1 million, or we going this side for $5 million? And $5 million, that's just the minimum. That ain't even everything. That's just the minimum. So y'all can believe whatever y'all want. I thank you to the fans that's been following us. We appreciate y'all. And I really don't like putting money business out there, but I figured I'll clear the rumors. Nobody's scared of no Mason. We look forward fighting Mason. We shared the ring with them. Anyway.
The nigga, bro. The nigga did it again.
Mason, we shared the ring with them.
She did it again. She did it again. She did it again. And she motivate even the greats.
Forward fighting Mason. We shared the ring with them. Anyway, our next opponent in June is a good one. This is a test. I can't say who it is, but this is a good fight right here. All right? So I hope y'all tune in June. We fresh off the bench. This is our first fight back since November. And if this ain't a step up, I don't know what to tell y'all. But I gotta wait for them to announce it.
Man, tell that nigga to cut that shit off his head. Tell her to cut it. Bro, look right here. Look right here, fam. Bro, look right. Hey, look right here. I'm saying, look, bro, just look at the top. I'm like, my nigga, it's over with. It's over. Hey, Brady, it's over. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's over with. Come on, fam. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Boy, I would hate to get headbutted by that forehead right there, boy. God damn. And you know what? If Mama Hopefield was a wrestler, her famous move would be the headbutt. True. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that. If Mama Hopefield was a wrestler with the WWE, I'm pretty sure that her finishing move would be the headbutt. You had a motherfucker with a forehead like that, boy. God, ain't no coming back from that. True. Got a sticky move. Goddamn, you got a sticky move with her, boy. She fuck around the headbutt you, boy. You gonna get a concussion.
But this gonna be a good fight. But anyway, enjoy your day. And haters, keep hating. I'm loving it. Oh my God, and the Mama Hopefield thing. Oh, it's amazing. This is so funny. But I'm enjoying my life.
That nigga seemed like he was that. He tried to bust a laugh. He couldn't even laugh at that shit. He tried to bust a laugh. He said it was so funny. Lord, nigga. Mama Hopefield ran this bitch. Mama Hopefield throwing shots, huh?
Oh my God, and the Mama Hopefield thing. Oh, it's amazing. This is so funny. But I'm enjoying my life. And I hope you're enjoying yours too. Peace.
Oh man, bro. Let's give Mama Hopefield and her weave a round of applause. Yeah. Damn, Mama. Yeah. You know. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Nigga got that weave holding on for dear life. You know, you got me hanging on the string now. You know what I mean? You got me hanging on the string now. Am I your plaything? But that weave holding on for dear life. What them boy to be dreads? What them boy to be dread? They holding on for dear life, dog. I swear to God. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Shit. Hey, you know what? If a nigga pistol whip him and somebody slapped him in the forehead with a gun, he'll break the gun. True. Yeah, don't pistol whip him, dog. Hey, shout out to Ready to Rumble. He said Mama Hopefield bonus, free bras and panties for 5 years. Shout out to Ready to Rumble again. He said that motherfucker got a forehead like a bumper car. Man, look, yo, man. Hey, bro, my nigga, like, man, please, whatever you do, dog, whatever you do, please don't headbutt me with that. Dog. I tell you what, please do not headbutt me.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Please do not headbutt me. Please. Stop. I told you. That's it. I'm going to do it to you, coach. I'm going to do it to you. That's it. I'm going to do it. No, please don't do it. Don't do it. Please, Mama Hopefield, please don't do it. I'm sorry. Whatever I said to piss you off, I'm sorry. No, that's it. I'm going to headbutt you. No, anything but the headbutt. Anything. I'm going to, listen, I have a shotgun in the back. Yeah, get the shotgun. And I have a lion in my bedroom. Yeah, get the lion. I have a grizzly bear, in my car. Yeah, get the grizzly bear. I'm going to headbutt you. No, anything but the headbutt. Anything, mama, anything. True. Coach. I could be in the courtroom. Hey, Taylor, I could be in the courtroom right now. We're in the process of giving you, Coach Malachi, Mr. Williams. Yes, Your Honor. We're in the process of giving you 20 years in the pen. Now you can avoid getting those 20 by getting hit with the headbutt. So you can go home right now to your kids, to your family. You can go home right now to your family by either taking you got two choices: 20 years in the pen or the headbutt. Which one you want? Look at the kids. So now you Kai, Daddy holler at y'all. I see y'all at 20. When y'all get old enough, y'all make sure y'all come see me. True. Y'all make sure y'all come see me. Daddy, just get the headbutt so you can come home. Yeah, y'all don't understand. Y'all make sure y'all come see. Y'all make sure y'all come see Daddy. I got a Roth account for y'all, so don't worry about it. Y'all come see Daddy. Make sure I ain't gonna let that nigga headbutt. Got that motherfucker George Jefferson. Shit, man, goddamn, nigga. Hey, that's inhumane torture.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. Man, nigga went to hollering about. They went to hollering about. They know. My son no. He knows the 5 styles. He knows the 5 styles of boxing.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Hey, shout out to Ali. Put up that quarter up.
Super chat received.
Ali say, Coach, you smoked my Reggie, and you told me my son was the greatest fighter you ever seen. Stop. Hey, Ali, bro, I swear to God, bro, Ali, I was shocked that he said that. I would have taken him. I know I ain't tell him no shit like that. No, hell no. I'm like, it just came out of nowhere. Man, the man lied on me in my face on my own show, just came up with some shit. Didn't he say that, Floyd? Didn't he say that? You know what? No, I ain't gonna lie. You did kind of say something of that sort. Man, I ain't say no dumbass shit like that. You did tell him that. Tell him you saw my son spar. You saw what he can do. I'm like, yeah, I seen him spar. I ain't seen nothing hellified. Like, I saw him spar. I mean, get what I'm saying? He was running around the ring and he landed a couple of combinations. The other dude landed some shots. He was a little bit more athletic than the other guy, but other than that, I mean, it wasn't nothing to be bragging about. It was just a regular sparring match for both guys. You get what I'm saying? I'm like this, boy. I'm talking about if Delusion had a picture, if Delusion had a face, Lord, I'm talking about Lord have mercy, boy. Some of these dudes be tripping.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, these dudes be walking around like they Clubber Lane.
I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bomb been taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
Nigga hollering about the 5 styles of boxing.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Hey man, if Bill Haney don't get out of here with that bullshit, if Bill Haney don't get out of here with that bullshit, yeah man, she went to damn now. Now you know that at 26, Dev accomplished way more than Floyd, Oscar De La Hoya, Roy Jones, or Antonio Tarver, or Sugar Ray Leonard. You got 26, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with? I said, what the fuck is wrong with this? Like, what is this nigga? Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? I said, he did better than Sugar Ray. Yeah, Sugar Ray. Matter of fact, all the sugars, all the Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Sugar Shane Mosley. All the 3 sugars combined. We're gonna combine all the sugars and make some sweet and low.
True.
I say, man, you know what, dog? Bro, you know what? I say, man, I'm gonna just show the people this. Because the people ain't gonna believe me. If I just come out and tell y'all he said it, y'all wouldn't believe it. I said, y'all wouldn't believe it. I just come out, I say, nah, let me just do a show on this here and see what the people gotta say. Like literally. If I just came out and said he said it, I have a whole bunch of Haney fans. No, hell not. And I have a whole bunch of Haney fans. No, man, you sitting there lying. You trying to make fun of the Haneys and all that stuff there. You sitting there, hey, ain't nobody said that. I'm like, nah, bro, they said that, fam.
Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
Hey man, shout out to my dog Booger Ray Leonard.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Man, I'm talking about Bill Haney. Bill Haney funny the motherfucker. But Mama Hopefield, oh my God, bro, my nigga, it's over with. Man, it's look right now. Listen, that George Jefferson and Predator shit. Like it seemed like every video. It seemed like every video. That shit going further and further back. That shit going further and further back. That shit back here, nigga. You gonna have a ponytail in the middle. Hey, you might just go ahead and that shit gonna be a ponytail. Nigga got all that weave. Nigga got that weave holding on. What we got to do, Dad? Where you going? I'm going to get my hair done. I got to get my locks. I got to get my locks redone. I'm going to get my hair done. Stop, don't worry about it. Leave me alone. I'm going to get my hair done. You know what I mean? I'm going to get my hair done. I'm like, wait a minute. I've got to talk to Brandy. Brandy, how you doing, Brandy? I'm coming up there where you're at. I need to get my hair done. You know what I mean? And I don't want to use some of the same grease that Tank Davis used, like Javante. I don't want to use some of that because I don't want nothing to get into my eyes. I know that stuff can't drip. So I have my own special stuff that I want to use. Shout out to Ready to Rumble. He said, Coach, I swear before Mama Hopefield was in his son's corner, I saw that goofy on the corner of 40th and Figueroa in high heels selling his ass. Man, Lord have mercy. Hey, shout out to Allen Meadows. Hey, bro, hey, look here, man. Hey, fam. Boy, I said, boy, this nigga here, boy. God damn, boy, he had but a nigga, boy. It's over with. That's attempted murder. Sir, put your hands up. You going to jail for attempted murder. For what? How did he do anything? Yes, aggravated assault. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. With a deadly weapon. What's the deadly weapon? Your forehead, sir.
True.
You know, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Headbutt. He make a headbutt. I'm like, man, we know you're a woman beater. We know you're a woman beater, but Lord, but we find out that you headbutting dog on mother. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want none of that headbutt smoke. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out after these messages. Yeah, man, shout out to the great Gambino. Let me make sure that we got everything on point. Shout out to the great Gambino. Summer in November. Shout out to IBS. Shout out to let's see what we have. Shout out to Christopher. Let's see, Big Timing. Let's see. Shout out to Danny the Great. Badger Wolf. Shout out to Lovely Jew. Shout out to Dragon. Pocket. Skinny T in the building. Shout out to Mom Chill. Highlight Space. The Cardenas. Shout out to NPR. Shout out to Skinny T. Who else? Hey, shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Foodie. JC in the building. School of X-Man. Shout out to a film about Ali. Shout out to Alec Maddox. Shout out to Tagger Gigi. Shout out to La Jessica. The lovely Miss Connie. Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Miss Black Panther. Shout out to shout out to Tila. Tagger Gigi. Man, I'm trying to. Hey, shout out. I think Bad Girl TKO was in here too. Shout out to Bad Girl TKO. Jaime, he just a baby. That was Bad Girl TKO said that. Shout out to Kenneth Johnson. Trey Hassan in the building. G5 from the Bronx. No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to John. Everybody watching on X. Everybody watching on Instagram. Everybody watching on Rumble. Everybody watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Shout out to Herb Winston is in the building. Let's see what we got. Shout out to Aquarius Brown, G5 from the Bronx, Jamie from New York. Let's see. Shout out to Green Eyes P, the Natural. Shout out to let's see, Schoolo. Starting to see some of the same names. Shout out to a film by Ali, JC, the Cardenas, the Natural, and I think I'm seeing. Oh, shout out to Flex BK. Who else we have in the building? Superman flying through to save the day. And it is what it is, man. I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Got some more videos I'm dropping.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.